Loading up the lap tonight, got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon. By my side, we'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon. By my side, we'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll loading up the lap tonight, got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon. By my side, we'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon. By my side, we'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll loading up the lap tonight, got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon. By my side, we'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon. By my side, we'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll loading up the lap tonight, got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon. By my side, we'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon. By my side, we'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll
What is up, YouTube? It is Luke Superstar here, back with another amazing day in Pokemon Go. That intro was a little bit more enthusiastic than the normal one because today is crazy. It is the first day. This is already, hold on. My ADD is kicking in, hold on. Gotta be in the center, okay. The first day of Road to Kalos Tour. So if you're like me, your head is already spinning with all the stuff that's happening on your Pokemon Go app. We're gonna touch on some of it, okay? Mostly we're gonna lay the smack down with this really cool new PvP team that we have, like we do every day. Well, we play every day. We don't necessarily lay the smack down every day, but yesterday we did. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, go back on my YouTube or my Twitch and watch it. We used Titan, the Ice Giant Titan, and we destroyed everyone. We did surprisingly well. It was awesome. I just ate some chips. Hold on. I feel like I got a little chip stuck in my tooth. I don't want to do that. It's gross. Anyway, don't get sidetracked. Let's take a look. First of all, brand new shiny. We got a shiny Squirtle. We already evolved it to a Wartortle. Finally, we never had a shiny Squirtle in our life in any Pokemon game ever. You'd think it's one of the easiest ones. It's a starter. You see plenty of them, but we never had one. So it's our first shiny Squirtle. The good news is it's actually PvP usable. It's not fantastic. It's not like rank 1, but it's middle of the pack PvP, so it's definitely usable. So I was gonna evolve it to Blastoise, but then I was like, wait, let's wait a second, because you never know when these community day things happen where if you evolve it during that time, you get Hydro Cannon. So I'm not gonna evolve it just yet, but someday we will, but that's kind of cool. You know, it's cool that it's actually usable in PvP, so I'm excited about that. Then I got a shiny Furfrou, which I already had one. I already had one shiny Furfrou, but what's cool about this one is it's like a 99. It's almost a hundo, 14, 14, 14. So I don't know if we'll ever use it for anything, but I guess if I stick it in a gym, it's gonna be the strongest Furfrou in any gym, Furfrou in any gym ever. So that's kind of funny. So I'm gonna wait. Someday I'll give it a trim or a form. I was seriously considering doing my other shiny as a Valentine's the Heart form, because that's kind of rare, but I didn't really like it. It's kind of mid. So I'll wait till someday, somehow I can get a really cool form. So that's the other shiny for today. Unfortunately, no legendary shinies yet, and I'm sure you guys are out there putting in work. Let me do these. I don't know why these aren't done. I am already on the grind this morning, so let me show you this. Why does it keep going there? I'm pressing there. All right. Legendary recent. So look at this. I have been putting in work on the Moltres. I even did a few last night. So I have a few really strong ones. Or I say Moltres, but I've done a little bit of everything. I've been focusing on the Moltres because you can't catch them all. You only have one day to do it. So I'm mostly focusing on the Moltres. But let's just look through them real fast. I've definitely caught a few with good background, so that one's pretty good. That Articuno's good, and it's got the rare background. Oh, no, it didn't. That one has a rare background. I have one that's really good and rare background. This one's really good, but that's not even it. But that one is really good, too. No shiny rare background. Of course, on my daughter's account. First try, she gets shiny rare background. So I was like, I'm jealous. I haven't caught any shinies yet. But I remember I did get one really, really good one. Almost a hundo, if I remember. That one's pretty cool. These backgrounds are kind of cool, too. That one's pretty good. That one might be good for PvP. Okay, Lunala's. I think it was a Zapdos, if I remember correctly. It was one of the first ones I caught. I have it favorited, so I'm probably sure I could just look at it. There's that one. So that one's not a rare background, but that one's probably the one I was thinking of. And, oh, that's it. So it was the Articuno. So super high attack, super high defense with rare background. So anyways, I've been on the grind with the birds. I was gonna say Galarian, but they're not Galarian. They're, what are these? The Alolan, because today's Alolan day. Really? Ugh, let's do this. Let's just throw away 200 Razes. We don't need those, whatever. We throw away 200 Razes and we're gonna get like 1 Raz back. Look, yeah, see, revives. We didn't need those either, oops. So anyways, there's so much going on today that my head has just been all over the place. As you can see, like I have raids by my house. I'm sure they're full of birds. Birds everywhere. So I've been trying to do as many as I can locally so I can save a lot of the remotes. Because I'm going to do some remotes with you guys. If you have some available, that'll be cool. We can even do that real quick on stream. Whoa, what's that thing in the sky? Is that a super mega raid? Is that a super mega raid? What is that over there? Do you guys see that? Is that just something that's in the sky for everyone right now? It disappeared. That was weird. Okay, I never see. Oh, there's another one. So what? I have no idea what those are. Maybe it's just part of the cosmos. You know what it probably is? That's probably part of the Hoopa. The Hoopa brings in a portal for all these things to come through. I think let's check it out, okay? Because that's one of the things I was going to look at. So one of the things I wanted to go over is all the stuff that's happening today, so you can kind of get a quick roadmap for the week. We're not going to dive too deep into it because there's a million trillion channels that go over this stuff. But let's take a quick peek at it together. So I'm going to pull it up here. Oh, actually, okay. So here's the Road to Kalos tour. So there's a bunch of cool stuff happening. So number one, you got all the mega raids. Like I said, we're not going to go over everything, but let's take a quick peek. So for today, at least it's today where I am. If you're already in Australia or somewhere, it may already be tomorrow. But today we got the Pikachus, which I have gotten some of those too. I'll show you those. No shinies. Articuno's Aptus Moltres, which you just saw. So that's it for today. So that's what we're trying to catch. We've caught all of that, so we're really happy with that. These ones, so I know the Articunos have rare backgrounds. I don't know if the Pikachus do. That's a good question. Let's see. Doesn't say here. Okay, so that's that. So that's today. Tomorrow, we got Pikachu wearing more hats, Lugia and Ho-Oh shadows. So those will be really cool to get one of those, a shadow form. And then we got more hats with Pikachu, and then we got Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon. If you don't have these, now's the time to do it. I don't have any, so Wednesday's gonna be a long day for me, man. I'm gonna be getting a lot of Kyogres and Groudons because they are so good. They are so good for PvE. You have to get into those, right? Then we got Dialga, Palkia, which we just had. We just had them, so you know, whatever. Hey, you can wear my hat. Pikachu wearing my hat. And then on Thursday, we got Origin Forms. So Thursday is going to be a really big deal as well because Origin Forms have the area or the effect things that you can use on the map. So those are really good. And then Friday, we got Kyurem and Reshiram. Again, we just did those. So if you missed out or you didn't quite get enough energy to fuse them, get on that. You can get some more energy. And then Zekrom, White Kyurem, same thing. So that's pretty much the schedule for the week. I'll post this link in the chats in case you guys want it. But anyway, that's a quick little roadmap. So that's what we got going on this week. So I showed you some of my legendaries. I showed you my shiny Wartortle, which is kind of cool. What else have we caught? There's a bunch of Flababies and stuff like that. The Hoopa's kind of cool. So let me show you that. So, and then like I said, we got the Pikachus. So we got both hats. So those are kind of just collectors. I'll probably never use them for anything, but just collected them. But so check this out as well. There is actually a new Go Pass for this event. So in your events, you now have a Go Pass. I got the Deluxe Road to Kalos. I highly recommend getting the Deluxe on this one. It's 14 bucks, I think, 20 if you want the extra 10 levels, but there's a lot of stuff on the right column that you can only get with the Deluxe, and trust me, when you see all the rewards, you're gonna want it. So number one, you get an encounter right here with Hoopa. Why is my touch thing not working? I thought I turned that on. Okay, let me just make sure that's on. Am I even on the right phone? Okay, settings, touch. Nope, not that. We want to get to settings. Oh, we're already in settings, duh. Okay, touch. Display and touch. What? Our show, is it taps? Is it what it's called? I don't know why it turned off. It's always been on for me. Sorry, it's annoying. Show taps, there we go. It's on, why isn't it showing them? Of course, this freaking phone, man. Okay, whatever, I'll fix it in a second. I'll restart my phone in a second. So top right corner, you got the Hoopa encounter, which is really cool. I don't even know when you ever get chances to get the Hoopa, so now's the time to get the Hoopa. Then you got a bunch of encounters, a bunch of XL candy. Look how much XL candy they're giving you. 26 Chespin, 26 Fennekin, 26 Froakie, and then 26 more for each of those. Then you got 6,000 Starbust. You got link charges, which we haven't talked about too much, but you guys, I'm sure, have heard about the link charges for Super Mega Raids. But check this out. For Tier 1, once you start unlocking bonuses, you get some really good stuff. So increased Scatterbug submetal progress means basically the more you pin posts and gifts, the more Scatterbugs you're going to encounter, so the better chance to get a shiny. We got one shiny. 100 gifts per day. You can get a lot of stuff out of 100 gifts. A lot of balls, a lot of gifts, a lot of eggs, a lot of Stardust. So that's really cool. Premier balls have an increased catch rate. You're going to be doing a lot of raids this week, so it's always helpful to have at least a little bit of help with the catching. And then 1.5 times catch XP, so that's pretty cool. The bonus one gives you all that as well, but one additional guaranteed XL candy from Mega 5-star raids. That's huge. Every raid you do, you're going to get an additional XL candy, and then one additional, why does it say one additional guaranteed candy XL and one additional candy XL? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. I guess that means you get 2. And then 2 times hatch candy. So you can get like 5 XL candies from doing a hatch as well. So anyways, lots of XL candy to be had with the tier bonuses. And then more encounters, star pieces, Stardust, Hoopa candy, which is cool. The Zygarde jacket, which is cool. Zygarde candy and XL candy. You know, it's hard to get Zygarde candy, so now's the time. And then check this out. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 Zygarde cells. So just doing this event Go Pass, you can get your first form Zygarde done. Maybe a lot of you are probably working on the second form like me. So let's see how many we need. Zygarde. So we have 30, so that an extra 50 is going to get us a lot closer. And then I believe, we'll take a look at, but I believe the minimum that you can get Zygarde candy per day is up to 25. So you can get a lot of Zygarde candy by doing routes this week as well. So anyways, you get that, you get the unknown encounters, a lot of link charges, and then let's look at the tier 2. So tier 2 is the same, largely increased catch rate, which is good. Same. And then 2, it looks the same. An additional 5,000 XPs looks like that's all you get there. Carbink you get an encounter with. Another Carbink. A Xerneas XL candy. That's huge, getting that Xerneas XL candy. Evelta XL candy. A lot of unknowns here, a lot of unknown encounters. 3 times XP catch. And massively increased catch rate on raids. So if you can get through these tiers pretty fast, by the time you're raiding, by the end of the week, you'll be catching everything first try. You won't miss any. Pikachu encounters, Victory Bell Mega Energy. So we're getting to the good stuff now. Watch, check this out. We got the Victory Bell Mega Energy, which is great. Enough to evolve for the first time probably. Then Mega Malamar, and then check this out. You got the Mega Dragonite. That's all cool. But Mega Lucario Mega Energy. I can't Mega Evolve my Mega Lucario yet. So 100, 200, 300, 400 Mega Lucario plus a Lucario encounter where you get a chance to get a shiny Lucario. So now we get Mega Lucarios. And then the icing on the cake, a lucky trinket to set up a lucky friend trade to get a guaranteed lucky trade. So anyways, really good rewards for doing the Go Pass. A lot of stuff happening this week. So that's pretty much it. that we're gonna go over. I mean, you guys can look all this stuff up on your own. It's probably in your app as well, and you'll see it. One other thing I wanted to mention is make sure you're using your megas for candy collection, especially if you're raiding with 6 people. I'm sure you're gonna beat the raids, no problem. So instead of raiding with the mega that counters it, raid with the mega that gives you XL candy. Look at this. So I've been catching the birds all day, the legendary birds, and I have my Mega Charizard, Mega Evolve, which is flying, and I've gotten 22 extra candy and 13 XL bonus candy just from having the bonus from Mega Charizard. So make sure you're doing that as well. The last thing I want to say about this, it's a good tip for me, good life advice. Pokemon Go is really good about creating FOMO, fear of missing out, where you feel like you have to do everything. This is the only time. I gotta get on the grind and do as much as I can all day, every day. I gotta spend money and do all this stuff. Here's my advice, okay? Focus on some of it. The most important things to you and your favorites, because it'll get very overwhelming very fast. You have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of raids happening this week. And if you can get out there and grind them out, that's fine, that's fun. But don't spend money you don't have. Don't, you know, miss work and do crazy stuff, show up late to work because you're trying to grind all this stuff out. Like, just focus on what you can do. You'll get a lot this week. Okay, so you'll get a lot, so don't overdo it. That's my advice. I'm the king of overdoing it. You know, like you have access to 25 remote raids. That's expensive. It's $5 for 3 remote raid passes to do 25. That's 5 times 7 or 8. So that's 40, 50 bucks a day if you're doing it that way and really grinding out. So anyways, that's my advice. Just pace yourself, okay? Pace yourself when you do everything this week. It's a lot of fun and there's a lot of stuff going on. That being said, it's a great time to invest. So if you're the type of person that all year you don't really spend money and are the normal stuff that's happening, this particular event is pretty special. So if you have saved up some stuff and you eventually are gonna spend it, especially Pokecoins, now's the time, because this is a really good event that doesn't happen very often. We're seeing a lot of cool stuff in the raids that you're not gonna see the rest of the year, probably for a whole nother year. So that being said, it is a good time to go as hard as you can go. So anyways, that's my little spiel. I just want to play responsibly. That's my message to all of you guys. That being said, I mean, we can do a remote raid. I mean, it's Monday, it's noon. There's probably a lot of people at work. I'm not sure how many people are available, but let's do this. I'll set up a remote raid. Let's do one that has a bigger timer. Okay, all these are about to expire, so we'll just wait, because the moment they expire, a new one kicks in. But I will do a remote raid, and I'll host it, and anyone that is around that wants to join in, there's 2 ways you can join. You can text me in the chat, and I will, in the stream chat, and I will invite you. Or if you go here and you sort your list by who's at a raid, it'll tell you people that are currently sitting in a raid party, and then you can just join them without an invite. So you can look for me and do that. I'm gonna reset my phone real fast actually while I'm waiting on this. The buttons are kind of blocked from the tripod. That's fine. We'll reset the phone real fast while that's happening. But it's a cool day today, guys. I mean, this is just day one. I'm already like, it's 12 o'clock, 12:30 on day one, and I've already done like, I feel like 50 or 60 raids, or probably not that many, but it feels that way. So there's a lot happening, and it's going to be a very, very busy week. So that being said, it's going to be a fun week. There's going to be a lot of fun content. Hopefully I can get some really cool shinies to show you guys. We're a little bit slow on the shinies. I would think that we would have gotten at least one of the shiny birds by now. And we haven't done much collecting. Mostly everything we've been doing is walking straight to that raid that's right outside my house and doing the raid. So I will say one thing I'm going to do today is go on a walk in the evening, and I really hope to catch a lot of Charizard, Venusaur, Squirtle to get a lot of that candy and hopefully some more shinies. I don't have a shiny Charizard or Venusaur either, so that's one thing I really want to work on as well. So let me see if I can get the touches back now. I don't know why that happened. That was very, very much annoying. I like for it to show the taps on screen, so that way when you guys are watching, you can see the taps. You can see where I'm touching. Okay, show taps. Maybe I just turn it off and back on. Okay, now it's off, so let's see. There we go, now it's back on. Okay, perfect. I just had to just like everything, reset your device, turn it back on, and it'll work. Okay, this probably turned off. I have to do this again. And then, so we'll jump into this raid here. And then if we don't have any more peeps, we will just jump into the PvP stuff. Okay, there we go. So I feel like they're just back to back, but maybe there's a little bit of, yeah, so it looks like there's 5 minutes. So it's 12:27 here. So the next one probably starts at exactly 12:30. So there's probably a 3-minute gap in between, which is fine. So let's take a look here. I kind of showed you the shiny birds. So another thing I was doing yesterday is I was really focusing on the Lunalas, since that was going to be the last of the Lunalas. So check this out. I went pretty big on the Lunalas as well. I did catch 1 or 2 that are freaking stacked. That one's pretty good. I mean, that's not epic, but it's pretty good. That one's pretty good too. These are, I'm sure I'll only use for PvE. So the higher attack is really all we're caring about. This, let's see, what's the next? So probably this one. Look at this one. Whoo, max attack and max HP. That's probably what you want. I think max HP is better than max defense in general. I don't know. It probably depends on a lot of factors, but that one's pretty solid. So I have to transfer all these or trade them. I don't know. We'll see. Who do we got? Someone's inviting us to something. So I'm gonna just do my own in case anyone wants to join. Did I spin this? Okay. So let's wait just 1 minute. It should come up at 12. They don't even have eggs for these. Like, these are just like, they're pumping them out for us here. So because there's no eggs, I'm assuming this one right here close to me will spawn at exactly 12:30, and it's 12:28. So we'll just hang out for a second. So let me just do this. I'll just show you the PvP team that we have for today while we're waiting. Buckle up, because this one's something. I'll say this. It's got some flair, for sure. We got Celluledge, Venusaur, and Stunfisk. Pretty offensive. Celluledge, not very tanky, middle of the ground. Venusaur, mid, upper. Stunfisk, extremely tanky. So I would say overall, we don't have a ton of bulk. We do have a ton of offense, but here's my thinking, okay? So first of all, Celluledge is a snowballer, meaning we want him to get off some flame charges, either neutral or super effective, and really start building up that attack so that way those gigantic incinerate fast move bombs start melting some health bars. And then obviously a Shadow Ball boosted just destroys anything. So the plan to start out, we'll see how it goes, but the plan is to start out with Celluledge, try and snowball into some matches, use all of our shields up front, get that snowball going, and then we have some switches, okay? So obviously we have some ultra hard counters for Celluledge. Good examples, Greninja. Greninja's dark and water, okay? So we don't touch Greninja. So in a case like that, we have some coverage. So my thinking with the coverage was simply this. Celluledge's 2 biggest threats are Jellicent and Azumarill. Probably Azumarill more. And then you got a lot of the ground users. Wishcast, Gastrodon, all those ones that aren't steel, that are just ground water. So a lot of the water stuff, a lot of the ground stuff, okay? So who beats water and ground? Hard grass. So Venusaur. I was debating on like a Furret with Trailblaze, maybe a Cradilly, a lot of options, but Venusaur hits the hardest and the fastest. So it's offensive against these water types. So if we get into a bad matchup, and especially like the Azumarill, who's also fairy. So if we get into those matchups, I feel like Venusaur is going to smack back the hardest. And Venusaur is okay against ground. The poison makes him weaker, but defensively I'm talking about. And okay against flying. Sludge Bomb is what we're running on Venusaur. So if we do end up against a flying, then we're okay. Corviknight obviously hard beats the Venusaur, but guess who hard beats the freaking Corviknight? Yeah, Cellurej with gigantic Incinerate bombs. So anyways, not only that, but partly the reason that I really wanted Stunfisk is to help with the flying as well. The flying in general coverage. Stunfisk is just generally good into a lot of things. He even holds his own against water. He even holds his own against ground. He holds his own against flying in Altaria, who even resists the electric a little bit. So on paper, I think this team in general covers has a good coverage, decent bulk, and good offense. So that being said, there's only one way for us to find out if that's true or not. We may just get totally wrecked, and I may have totally missed a lot of matchups that I didn't even consider. I try and play against like at least the top meta and make a team that's going to beat all that. But if they have some crazy side weird picks, like a Drapion, for example, is a good one, a freaking Bastiodon. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, so I'm going to start this Articuno raid. Anyone that wants to join, you can click on my name in friend request and just join because I'll be in it. Or if you want, text me in the chat and I'll invite you right now. Okay, if no one signs up, then we'll just skip it. It's fine. No big deal. We'll go straight into the PvP. But let me know right now. Let's see. Let's see who's online. So we got... I'm trying to think about people who I remember from the stream. I Fully Baked, who watches, who's in Australia, I found out. Last night I was doing some remote raids in Australia with I Fully Baked. So good night, mate! Australians are cool, man. So I Fully Baked, you're probably a hoot to hang out with. So anyway, that was kind of cool to find out that you live in Australia. This person's a friend of mine and they come to a lot of raids. So who else? Anyone else? I'll invite you too for sure. I have my daughter's account, which I'll do if we need, which I probably will. I don't know if I have any remote raid passes on this one, actually. I don't. Okay, if not, we'll skip it. It's fine. Doesn't look like we really have anyone. No worries. We'll do this. There's a lot of time to do that. We have all day to do this. So about midway through the stream, the PvP will double check. And then towards the end of the stream, if enough people are ready and available, we'll do one at the end. So let's reset the win-loss counter and dive into this PvP Great League, Cellurej, Venusaur, Stunfisk, lay the smack down. What did I say? We're about to absolutely cook the competition today. We're going to try, so let's see what happens. Just make sure I got some volume here. Okay, I don't have volume. Do you guys not have volume? You don't, huh? Okay, let's fix that. There we go. Now we got volume. Okay. All right. So like I said, I think we're going to lead Cellurej, try and snowball him right off the bat. If we're just absolutely hard countered, then we'll make a switch. And say a prayer, boys and girls, because who knows how this is going to go. It's going to be fun. Regardless of how we do, it's going to be fun. I think, in general, we'll do okay. We're not going to get wrecked. Cellurej is kind of cool, so we'll see. All right, if you've never seen this... Oh, this isn't a good start. So I guess we just switch in the Venusaur and we just deal with it. He probably has an answer for it, but it's fine. He has Ice Beam, so... Actually... Okay, that's fine. I was going to say I should Sludge to bait and save a little energy because he 100% shields here, but just in case. Okay, and we're going to shield as well because he has Ice Beam. We don't want to take an Ice Beam. So we'll go shield for shield here, that's fine. As soon as we can get our Cellurej back in, we will. There's the Ice Beam. So he probably doesn't even have a hard counter because he... Ooh, perfect. So he thinks it's a catch, but it's super effective. And guess who destroys the jump bluff? Yeah, you're right. Good, super effective. So he tanked it. And then, so we'll tank one here. Actually, we just get this off, even better. So let's just switch straight into the Cellular Edge, and then we'll use this shield on the Cellular Edge if he's ready. Yep. Oh, watch this. Oh, he's dead. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna shield this anyways because it's flying, and we just want to keep the Cellular Edge healthy. Okay, so he's gonna come back in with the Venusaur. We're out of shield, so I messed up there. This is a Hydro Cannon. I thought we had one more shield. Nope. Okay, that's okay. So I sacked the Cellular Edge, but we probably only really needed it for the jump bluff anyways. So he's just trying to really save that Venusaur. So we have a hard answer though. Watch this. Look at that. We probably get another one. Perfect. So the Stunfisk should be able to take 2 Hydro Cannons, and the Blastoise can't survive even one discharge. But does he still have a shield? He has been saving his shields. So maybe we have to fast move him down here. Maybe we don't win. I thought we had this in the bag. Because he gets the Hydro Cannon pretty easily. So we have to try and waste some time here. Nope, we lost. Wow. He did a good job saving his shields. He did 2 catches, but they were both super effective. He was just all in on this Blastoise. So we screwed. Oh, fast move him down. Fast move him down. Fast move him down. Fast move for the win. I was already counting it as a loss. I forgot that Venusaur has that. Hold on, my chair's getting stuck. Venusaur has that Vine Whip. Here's another thing I learned recently, okay? Every night, when I'm done with my battles, not every night, but sometimes, I get bored and I still crave some PvP action. So I'll get on my daughter's account and I'll just play some Great League, and I literally slap together random teams. She has no Pokemon set up for PvP. And whatever, sometimes I pick teams and they work really good. But one thing I have discovered playing a lot on her account is I've been using weird Pokemon, and a lot of them have low energy build, high damaging moves, fast moves. And I'm like, sometimes I just do that. I just slap people down and I don't even need a charge move. And I'm like, there really is something to be said about sometimes going with the stronger attack versus less energy, because you're attacking the whole time. So it doesn't always make sense. Some moves are like terrible. Like it's 20 moves to get to a charge move. So you're never gonna have any shield pressure. But anyways, in that case, Vine Whip is a medium. It's decent energy build, decent damage. In that case, it was enough. So that was cool. I already counted that one in the loss column, and Venusaur came back for the win. But I will say we blundered pretty big, bringing our Cellular Edge in to take a Hydro Cannon. We shouldn't have done that. Especially because we hard crushed the Ninetales with Cellular Edge as well too. So let's be a little bit more careful. Also, that was a bad lead up front, just like this one is. So I guess there's nothing we can do, just switch. See, look at that fast move damage. And I think maybe we just tank a Hydro Cannon. So he does the exact same thing. He's trying to do the exact same thing here. So let's try and keep the Venusaur as healthy as possible, but I don't want to shield too much. So we Frenzy Plant now because he's probably gonna not shield, and we gotta do as much damage as we can here. So the Umbreon and the Feral Gator are both really bad into the Cellular Edge. So we tank this. We gotta save shields for sure. And then let's try and get into this, shit, he's got Psychic, dude. That's weird. That's weird because not a lot of Umbreons run Psychic because it's an elite charge TM move. And a lot of people run Last Resort if they're going to invest an elite charge TM into it. So the good news is we still have Stunfisk, which is okay into the Feral Gator. As you just saw the last match, it was a good test of that. So even better, we have the Typhlosion. Okay, so this is good. This is actually perfect. We need the Stunfisk alive to beat the Typhlosion though. Against a Celluredge, it's kind of iffy. We have Shadow Ball, which is good, but we should be able to tank one of these Hydrocans. I don't know, because it's a Shadow. Maybe we just shield here. I guess we try and tank one. Yes, we got there. Oh, we didn't. Do we tank one? Do we live? I'm gonna shield. I'm scared. I'm scared of the Shadow, and we got there on the energy. So let's not get caught here. Okay, okay, it came through, that's fine. Now we fast move him down. Actually, now we switch. Now we switch, we keep the Stunfisk healthy. Perfect. So we're going into this matchup, so now watch this. So we just Shadow Ball here. Okay, he beats us. He has Thunder Punch and Overheat, so I'm sure this kills us. But we save the Stunfisk. I don't know what to do with this about the Feral Gator though. I guess we overcharge here. I say that, I don't know, man. God, he's got some crazy Pokemon. The biggest thing is I didn't expect the Umbreon to have a Psychic move. Yeah, we're toast. He's just got too much. He's got too much invested into his team. That's a try-hard if I've ever seen one. Triple Legacy move Pokemon. Double Shadow and a Legacy Umbreon to tank. Good for him. Good for them. I'm not saying that I don't try hard, but my God. My God. Anyways. GG. That was a good team. So, that's 2 in a row, back to back. We came up against Water off the lead. So if we can not do that, like this, we'll be in a lot better shape. So now we're in a lot better shape. So now we can actually give this a test. Watch this damage. Yeah, exactly. Okay, he goes in the Rock Steel, which isn't better. Let me tell you why. Because we're going to Snowball here. We'll use our shields here. Actually, let's just switch into the Stunfisk. That's why. We're not going to do super damage. And the Stunfisk does quadruple effective damage. So what does the Bastiodon have? Rock, and what's its coverage move? Okay, he's just gonna tank it. We probably tank one here too. Does he have Earthquake? I'm gonna shield. I don't know, Bastiodon. Flamethrower. Okay, that would have been neutral. Okay, he doesn't catch. I was expecting the Victory Bell to come in and try and win this, which it does. So we need the Celluredge for the Victory Bell at all costs. It's poison though, so it's neutral to Mud Bomb, which is good, and it's Shadow, so it's eating a lot of damage here. So we don't shield here. At this point, we just let the Stunfisk go down. Look at that. It just tanks it. Oh, and now he's got the hard matchup, Salazzle. So he's quadruple weak to ground, so he 100% shields this. And maybe we shield here. Actually, now let's just shield the Stunfisk. Oh, he just goes down to the Incinerate. Okay, we have to use the Celluredge here. I don't think that we pull in the Venusaur for any reason. Damn it. Now we're in a hard place. Damn it. And we shielded something we shouldn't have shielded. So I guess we Flame Charge, try and get off one more Incinerate, and then Venusaur has to survive. Nope, we lost. Unless this is a Poison Fang again, which it probably isn't. Probably like an Overheat and I just lose. Okay, it is. If we can beat him to a Frenzy Plant, we have a chance. Actually, let's just Sludge Bomb. Nope, we don't get there. This has to be another Poison Fang, though. There's no way he got to anything else, right? We survive. No, we don't. What are these teams? What are these teams? Victory Bell. Who was his second Pokemon? I never remember. I'm stupid. How can I not remember? Who is his second Pokemon? Victory Bell came in, then switched out. Then we were gonna stay in and Snowball. Oh, it was Bastiodon. That's annoying. Bad switch timing there. So, okay. Maybe Celluredge up front isn't the answer. It's not going as well as I thought. I mean, these are really weird teams. But this is okay for us actually here. This is really good because he has normal and ice, or normal and fairy, and we resist both. So we tank here, and we're gonna do more damage. His charm does pretty good work against us, but we're gonna start to snowball like I said. Actually, let's just, okay. I was thinking maybe I switch. I don't want to take any damage is the point. Let's not tank any. That puts us back to neutral, but look how much damage we're doing with our Incinerate, and this puts us back up. So, at some point he's got to use a shield or just go down, or, okay, he just does. So now we're starting to snowball. Of course he's got this. Okay, we go into the Venusaur here. Even though we snowballed a little bit, this is why we brought the Venusaur. So, this is probably, I don't know, what he went? He probably went Shadow Ball. He went Surf, so that was a good catch. I don't know why he would do Surf, because Shadow Ball is stronger, and it's the same cost. So bad play by him. Like I said, we hold our own against the Altaria with this matchup, but, you know, we really don't need the Venusaur anymore, really. I guess we do need the Venusaur against the Jellicent, even though the Stunfisk does okay against the Jellicent. Let's at least get off one more Sludge Bomb. And then I say we go back into the Celluredge, and maybe we can Incinerate him down, and we'll save the Stunfisk for the Jellicent. Oh, we have energy. Yes, no shields, and we have energy. So Shadow Ball is the right call here. More damage. And it's a stab move, because Celluredge just goes so big a boom. Okay, and then we, now we just lose. And then the Stunfisk should win this. Especially if I can do a catch with the Venusaur. So maybe I do that. I don't really have timing though. But it's gonna take 3 Surfs to kill me, I believe. So I think we win. He's out of shield, so we're gonna hit him hard here. And then I'm gonna try and bring the Venusaur in for a catch right here. And we either catch or fast move him down. So there you go. Yeah, that was a win because he either doesn't use his move and it's a catch, or he either doesn't use his move and we fast move him down, or he does use his move and it's a catch. So either way, that's the correct play. GG's, GG's. So what's funny is that was the exact team that I set this team up to beat. And that's why I beat them. I already forget their third. Who was their third? A Wigglytuff. So that's exactly the exact team that I set up for this team to beat. So like if you're playing a tournament and you're like, this is the most popular team, we got to figure out how to beat them. That's what I did. I counted that as a loss and I won. So it worked. So that's good news. So the good news, the even better news is not necessarily just that specific team, but those Pokemon individually. Jenny, I missed yesterday. I know, we missed you yesterday, Jenny. So we'll have to do, if you want to do a subscriber Sunday battle today, because you missed yesterday, we'll do one today for you. But this is our team we got today. Celluredge, Venusaur, Stunfisk. That was the matchup right there. So the good thing is I wanted to see how we stack up against those Pokemon individually as well. So if it's not that exact team, maybe a combination or one or two of them against the rest. But here's what's funny. Take that, you meta. That person is 100% meta user. That person probably doesn't go outside the top 15 in meta ever. He plugs it in. Jellicent, Jellicent, recommended teammate, Wigglytuff, okay, I'll use Wigglytuff, recommended teammate, Altaria, okay, I'll use Altaria. Hardcore meta, no creativity, he probably sits at a desk on his calculator, he's probably a tax assistant. I'm just kidding, I'm being really mean. But my point is Have some creativity when you're building teams. You can use meta, but don't be stuck in the meta. Think outside the box like I do. You won't always win. You won't always win, but it'll be fun. Even when you lose, sometimes you'll slam the desk, but sometimes you win, and that makes it more fun when you're creative and you win. We won. We're 2-2. We need this to get a shiny encounter. Okay, Furret's a good one. We beat Furret. Normal, grass. So this is another matchup that on paper I want it to be. Oh, he's got a sucker punch though. So that's really rough for us actually. So let's just get out of this. So we built up energy, which is good, so we could snowball later. So we don't shield anything from Furret. It's either Swift or Sucker Punch. So 2 Swifts will do good damage, which is what he's gonna do. That's okay. Altaria, which we already experienced. He'll probably take a Sludge Bomb and take some damage. If he shields, that's fine. Okay, he doesn't. See what I mean? Like, the Sludge Bomb fights back, or the Sludge, it's not Sludge Bomb. This is the less expensive move. So it hits less hard, but you could do it more. So it's more spammier. But it does good damage. It's a stab move, look at that. Venusaur did its job. Unless he's got a Jellicent, I don't really need the Venusaur anymore, but I'm gonna shield anyways, just because it takes Altaria so long to build up energy that I'm gonna try and get that shield out of it. Which I should be able to. I expect him to shield here. If he just goes down, then he's being very brave with his shields. Okay, he did. Now we go into the Stunfisk. Altaria does nothing to us because we got the answer. We built a team that Altaria doesn't bother. And then guess what? Our Celluredge has energy. So the moment we bring that Celluredge back in, okay, we definitely shield this because it's a Trailblaze. The moment we bring that Celluredge back in, start snowballing, especially with the team out of shields. I should have discharged. Discharge does more damage. That was silly. Hopefully he just shields here. Okay, that's fine. Now our now our Celluredge comes in and starts smacking him on the head. Watch, I'll just come in right away. Watch, he won't expect it. And he doesn't even get a chance to Sucker Punch me down. So watch how much damage this Incinerate does. I don't care who he has. Bring out your Jellicent. I don't even care. Oh shit, it's Azumarill. It's alright, we get there. We get there, watch how much damage this does. Watch how much damage. Azumarill's tanky, but we got an attack boost. Neutral damage, Shadow Ball, boom! Okay, that's actually good. That's actually good, because now we can build up some energy on the Stunfisk, and I don't think a Sky Attack kills us, and we go for a catch with Venusaur. Watch, 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 ready? Ready? We were tapping it! And I had the move, and I had a fast move. Dude, I'm gonna call lag BS on that one. Oh, okay, no damage, we win. Now we just spam, and we win. That's funny, because I called that. I was just a hair off. I was probably less than 1 turn off. Another meta team. Down the drain. I should have made the thumbnail for this. I should still. Because I still can on the VOD. I should have made the thumbnail a meta team swirling down the toilet and like Celluredge pressing the handle down or something like that. Jenny says, I'm rating. Just got a how do you always get hundos? Jenny says, I just got the perfect Zapdos. Woohoo! We can battle whenever you like. I'll come up with the team. If you're ready right now, we'll go right now. Good for you. I don't have any hundos. I was just showing everyone earlier my catches. So I did catch a shiny Squirtle. I'll just give you guys a quick update and we'll dive right back into action here. Let's do this. Shiny. So I got this, which is really cool. And then the strongest one I got was this Articuno with the special background. That one's pretty good. and then this Zapdos, which doesn't have a special background. But I got a lot. Like, look how many I got so far. So I have some usable ones for sure. I have some special backgrounds, but no shinies and no hundos. Another shiny Squirtle, another shiny Squirtle. Ready? Shiny? Nope. We'll get that candy though. So are you ready now? Okay, Jenny's gonna challenge us. So if you don't know, if you're new to the stream, I do subscriber Sunday battles where you can play against me as a subscriber. Jenny's an actual paid subscriber on Twitch. Actually, I gifted her a sub, but it still counts. And so since she wasn't here yesterday and she's a sub, I'm gonna let her challenge today. So I'll do this, Jenny. I'll give you a crack at my meta destroying team right here. I know you're not a meta type of person. I think you have some crazy Pokemon. If I'm not mistaken, you have an Yveltal, which is scary. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, bring it on. Whatever you got, we got. So we'll go best out of 3, and then I'll dive right back into the Great League. So here we go, us against Jenny, the subscriber. Pyroar, okay, this is a good matchup for us right away. I do remember the Pyroar. Female Pyroar. Okay, into the Jumpluff. It's okay. This is gonna be neutral, and then I'm sorry to tell you, Jenny, this Jumpluff, it has seen better days because, first of all, I have 3 answers for it. But this hurts. This hurt. Oh, okay. I'm gonna shield because I don't want her hitting me with any Brave Birds or Sky Attacks or any acrobatics. So I smack her hard. Why is that not super effective, by the way? Flying does not resist fire. Maybe it's just not showing up. Okay, now we snowball, and these do even more damage. We shield again. We'll use our shields, and then we just get that snowball rolling downhill, and then I'm sure she switches to water or something. Pyroar. Okay, that's a good answer because obviously Shadow Ball doesn't hurt. And I don't want to switch again because the Celeridge is like beefed up, but I'm not going to. So look at this damage. Ooh! I don't know what she has to hit me with. Dark Pulse, that works. That's fine. Because the Stunfisk just comes in and hard wins this anyways. Overheat? Nah, this is another Dark Pulse for sure. Maybe a Flame Charge. Another Dark Pulse. Okay, not bad. Jumpluff again. Who you got? Water, okay. Oh, Walreon's good. Walreon's scary. In general, Walreon's a really good Pokemon. Walreon does ice damage like this, but look at that fast move damage. That's why I switched in. I wanted to get all that fast move damage in. Shadow Walreon she's got. Walreon's a good Pokemon. Even Lapras, the Ice Water is such good typing. Such good typing. I think I got you on this one, Jenny. Unless you got a really strong grass move like Grass Knot. Grass Knot may kill me. You might have, I'm sure you have it. Why wouldn't you have a grass move? Energy Ball, that definitely kills. Dang it, that was close. GG's. GG's. Okay, I'm not gonna update the counter. 1-0, Jenny. She's got the team, she's got the answers. So let's run it back. You can change your order if you want, but keep the same team. Okay, let's run it back. She got the best of us. Trying to think what I could do differently. Okay, let's get in it. Okay, she does change her lead as well. This is pretty neutral because we're both neutral to each other, but we both have super effective damage to each other. She's got flying and I got poison. But I think I outspam her a little bit. Jumpluff is surprisingly tanky, actually. And this is 100% a catch. This is acrobatics. There's no way on earth it's an energy ball. No chance. Caught her on that one. That doesn't necessarily mean I switch into a good matchup. Now this is actually an okay matchup. Incinerate does work, but I got super effective damage on this one too. So actually, this is who I want against the Pyroar. I don't want anyone else against the Pyroar. Look at that. So I'm gonna shield actually. Because we don't want Cellured because she has Dark Pulse, and we don't want Venusaur because she's got everything fire. She goes for the attack boost as well. So this is probably our biggest threat, actually. Yeah, okay. Now who? Okay, now into the Jump Bluff. We get this off. This is good. I already forgot who her third Pokemon is. I'm so bad at remembering. It was Walrein. Okay, I think this is a catch as well. And this is the matchup we want. Yep, that was a catch. And the good thing about the Walrein is even though it's ice water, it's neutral. Like it's not just water, so a flame charge does damage. And our incinerates do big damage as well. So watch how much, especially to the shadow, watch how much our incinerate damages. It's just gonna hurt so bad. Look at that. That's against a water type. We didn't get that last one off, which is a big deal. It's okay, we go down here, but the Venusaur comes in, smacks him down. Watch this fast move damage. And we got Frenzy Plant loaded. So now it's Venusaur and Stunfisk versus the Jump Bluff. I'm pretty sure we win that. Pretty sure. Especially with energy, which we have. Now we hard win. I don't think she can take out both without expending her energy. I don't know, that was pretty tanky. Yeah, she's got to use a move here. And unfortunately, that means she won't have a move ready for Venusaur unless she does. Unless she does. But I don't think an acrobatics kills. I don't think an acrobatics kills, and we beat her anyways, just barely. I knew she didn't have energy, but I thought we were gonna get there a lot faster than that. All right. Okay, 1-1. It's even. So this one's for all the marbles, Jenny. Ooh, I got some rare candy from that. Thank you. Okay, 1-1. Let's do this. Let's do this. Same team. Final rematch, best out of 3. Okay, if you're just tuning in, we're doing a subscriber Sunday battle that we missed yesterday. You can friend request me. And on Sundays, I battle all subscribers and we do live battles just like this. Jenny's a subscriber, paid subscriber from yesterday that missed, so I'm letting her do one. And then after this, we'll dive right back into the Great League PvP. But it's 1-1 against me and Jenny. So whoever wins this wins all. So we gotta win this. Okay, here we go. All right, Pyroar. Okay, good. We got the right Pokemon in the right place. Okay, she just goes straight for the switch. Let's just go for the switch too. So this one's gonna be rough for her because we just got the hard switch right away. I'm gonna tank, even though it's acrobatics, it'll do good damage, but I have to tank at least one. I can't just waste all my shields. Dang, look at that damage. That was good. I mean, I can't switch into a hard win and then just shield. Actually, I should have shielded. Let me tell you why I should have shielded. For one, look at that. But for two, I need Cellured to snowball, and it can't snowball with no health. So, lucky I got this off. This does no damage though. I don't even know why I did it. I should have saved energy and ran. It's all right, she's shield. We got a shield, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I think we're good here. We have the winning matchup here. The Venusaur beats the Walrein. If I can switch to it, I kept doing fast moves there. Yeah, so she's out of shields, and we have 2 shields, so I guess tanking that was the play. I don't like to. I don't want the Celeridge to take any damage, but I mean, it is what it is. I should have over-farmed this. But oh well. We should get to a sludge before she gets to... Oh no, she has energy charge. I'm gonna do this. Watch this. I'm gonna be brave. I don't know if this is the right play, especially because she gets an attack boost, but I think so. I think that's the right play, even though her Incinerate does lots of damage. I'm not gonna do any damage back with the Venusaur, and I do damage back with the Stunfisk, so saving it there was the right play. So I got you, Jenny. I got you. This team's tough. This team's a meta-beating team, but I like that you're not meta. Pyroar is creative. Jumpluff is super interesting. Shadow Walrein is awesome. So I think you have a sick team. I think you have a really fun team. I would say if anything, and trust me, I don't follow these rules either, but if you were to ask, my 2 cents would be you just don't have enough bulk. Jumpluff is pretty bulky, but Pyroar's not enough, and Walrein isn't enough being a shadow. But very creative with the ice, grass, water, fire, normal, flying. You got a lot of coverage, so GG's. That was fun. G to the G's to the Jennies. All right. So we're gonna dive back into PvP. Let's not slow up any action. Ooh, we got rewards. Okay, so we won 3 out of 5 on that one. Who do we get? Dedenne. So actually Dedenne, I don't know if that's how you say it, but actually that Pokemon is really good. Fairy Electric. Obviously it's not bulky, but if you haven't tried, I don't know why my things are black. It's all freaking out. If you haven't tried Dedenne in Great League, it's really good. I don't know why my things are all, icons are all weird. That's funny. Yeah, Jenny says I never play meta really. It's not fun. Like, in any game, if you're Call of Duty and you only use the #1 weapon because it beats everyone all the time, like, that's boring, dude. Use a freaking RPG. Just run around with the RPG. Kill yourself and the enemy. That's fun. That's what makes you and your friends laugh. Going try hard meta, sweaty, we have to win every match. I care so much about my rank, I don't want to lose it. That's not fun in video games, at least to me. At least in casual, okay? If you're on a pro team and you're trying to get sponsored, do that. Ignore what I'm saying, do exactly that, because that's what's gonna get you there. But if you're just playing for fun and you're a casual person, be creative. It's funner to be creative. Okay, so let's do this. Same team in Great League. It's going really, really well, but let's keep the Celeridge hidden in the back, in the shadows, to come out as an assassin when we're ready. And we'll lead the Stunfisk up front, and we'll see how that goes. And then if it's not working right and we need the Celeridge back up front to snowball again, then we'll do that. But let's try it this way. Cradilly. Okay, this is actually a good matchup for us, believe it or not. We're neutral. She has super effective to us, but it's okay, actually. Because we out-spam her, or it. So I don't want to use shields to here, though. So I think I get into the Venusaur, and we just see what she does. Okay, so this is good. So we're tanking this. I bet you it's a Rock Tomb, because she's... I keep saying she. I don't know if it's a male or female. Grass Knot, even better. So it went for the damaging move rather than the... I don't know why I put in Polian. Polian doesn't help. It went for the damaging move rather than the bait move to lower my attack. So Empoleon has a flying move as well as Hydro Cannon, so we'll shield the Empoleon. It's not a super strong flying move, but it's strong enough. And we're gonna get to Frenzy Plant. And force him to shield or take big damage. It's neutral because he's steel, but it's big enough damage. So if we can force out a second shield here, we may just let the Venusaur go down. Yeah. Look, now we're into the Stunfisk here. Okay, this is a Hydro Cannon. Let's just shield the Hydro Cannon. So all shields are down. which is what we want with Celureg. We want Celureg to come in and just wipe some people. So the bad thing about Celureg is it's not very tanky. In Cradilly, a Rock Tomb will probably KO. So we don't necessarily want it against Cradilly. So what we want to do is we want to really try and whittle this Cradilly down before we bring in the Celureg, but I don't know who he has left. I'm assuming it's not double water. He probably has like another fire in the back, to be honest. So maybe I try and save the Stunfisk ASAP. So now I take a Grass Knot, but I think I survive a Grass Knot. Let's go straight in the Celureg now. Yeah, I do survive. So, Wigglytuff. Okay, so we already played this matchup. Remember I said we resist everything? So, Wigglytuff isn't a good matchup. So this person is also very, very, very much meta. All three of these Pokemon are top 10 in the meta. See what I mean? Like, he's either gonna Swift, Dazzling Gleam, or Icy Wind, and we resist all of it. So Icy Wind puts us back to neutral. Swift is, we're a ghost. We're a ghost. What do you, yeah, thank you. You can't just pick meta teams and expect to win. I'm gonna say that all day. I like beating meta. I'm very anti-meta. I've already said why, you know, it's not as fun for me and all that stuff, but I think it's more fun to see the problem and problem solve it. Meta, to me, is a problem. Meta is like everyone standing in line to get their ticket. It's the same person doing the same thing every time. It's my turn to use my Wigglytuff, Empoleon, and Cradilly. No, it's my turn to use my Altaria, Jellicent, and Cradilly. And I'm the guy that's like, anyway, I don't know what I'm saying, but you get my point. Like, I like to figure out what beats the meta, not what is the best new meta. So anyways, there's a reason meta is meta, and there's a reason that anti-meta beats meta, but meta beats everything that's not anti-meta. Does that make sense? This is a good lead here for us. Meta beats almost everything except for its own hard counter. And then our Venusaur is just gonna destroy this Azumarill. Our meta beats everything, but it doesn't beat its. You get it. You get it. So we're gonna. We already pressed Frenzy Plant. I was gonna Sludge and Bait, but look at this fast move damage here. So he's obviously gonna use an Ice Beam because Dazzling Gleam makes no sense because it's resisted. So he has to throw Ice Beam here. But we just fast move down. We just use a shield. That's why we have shields for these matchups. And now we just Sludge. Okay, we'll use our second shield as well. That's fine. We're doing way more damage and we're forcing his shields anyways, so that's fine. So we could just, okay, he switches now. So now we're in with the Frenzy Plant, which is neutral. And then we're just back in it with the Stunfisk. So he's switching before us, which is giving us a better switch timer. So now we just go into the better matchup again. So we're gonna tank whatever he throws at least once, but watch this. We're super effective, he's not. So we know he has Flamethrower. I guess his other move is Rock and Ground Resist Rock. So I'm sure we take a Flamethrower here. I'm sure it does 30%. And it's a big energy expenditure, so I think we're sitting pretty here. Yep. 10% damage. I'm surprised they don't just resign. We overcharge, so we have another move almost ready to go. We probably could have just farmed all the way up to a second charge, to be honest, but it's fine. Because we'll get there now. So now he brings the Wigglytuff back. No, he doesn't. Okay, that's fine. I wanted to use this anyways because I don't really need it for anything. Like, might as well get some damage down. Now we go into the hard counter here too. Okay, that's fine. So this is actually good, because guess what? Now we Flame Charge, build up our attack. Wigglytuff, same deal. It's Ice and Fairy. So, Azumarill, he doesn't have water. The only water he has is his fast move. So this doesn't kill us. And then, guess what? We Flame Charge the Superior. It goes down, we win. No damage. Okay, he's got no shields as well, so this probably just one shot. If not, one Incinerate followed up definitely does. I do like the superior pick though. That's a very cool Pokemon. It's one of my favorite, but 3-0. 3-0. Bastiodon, Azumarill, and Superior. We'll give that guy 1 star because they had one non-meta pick. They have Bastiodons that they probably just beat everyone with. He has an Azumarill that he probably just beats everyone with. But he at least had a Superior instead of a Cradily or an Altaria. So 1 star for that person. It's so funny to see people play so deep into the meta. It doesn't matter. Don't get too wrapped up in stats and stuff, guys. Like, yes, they're important, but they're not everything. Like, matchups and positioning and charges and energy and damage, that's far more important than stats. I'll say this for sure. Like, okay, if you have 2 Pokemon that do the exact same thing, then the one with better stats is going to be better. So a good example is like, probably like Greninja. No, I don't know. I don't know any examples off the top of my head. But maybe probably like Ninetales, for example, who has Weather Ball, something like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of an example off the top of my head. But my point is like, if it's 2 Pokemon and they pretty much have the same role and they do the same thing, the one with better stats is better, unless there's different moves. So like if I had a Mungus, for example, instead of Venusaur, same thing, but Venusaur has a different move that's a legacy move that's better. So in that case, Venusaur is better. But Amoonguss has Dark Pulse. So if that role you need it to fill is about having some dark coverage as well, then using Amoonguss makes sense. So anyways, my point is it's not always just about meta and stats. It's about a lot more. Okay, he just goes straight into the close combat. Good for him. That does good damage, but we're just going to get a shield out of him here. Okay, now we resist close combat and we resist Rage Fists. So I bet you he does another close combat, but we're going to resist it anyways. I bet you it's another close combat. How much do I bet? Okay, not this time. Dang it. Okay, we were spamming poison. It was a wrong play. Okay, now we go into the Stun Fisk again when we can. Dang it. So Flamethrower, we have to shield now, obviously. So he's also playing meta. This time we weren't positioned very well, though. So I guess we just shield and use one more Frenzy Plant here. This has to be a Flamethrower, and it has to be... Okay, Stone Edge. I'm not sure how much energy that costs. Okay, now we shield again, probably, just to keep the Stunfisk alive and get rid of this Bastiodon. Because this is... We don't want this Bastiodon against anyone else, really. I mean, I guess Celluredge beats him with Incinerate. Let's just save our shield. We've done enough damage to the Bastiodon now. That's fine. And we survive anyways. Even better. Even better. So that was optimal play by not shielding right there. We take him out, save Stunfisk for a catch, and get rid of him. Well, that's what take him out means. Okay. I think we lose to Primeape with shields, so let's go into the Venusaur since we already have moves ready. I guess this gets his last shield out, and then we shield his Rage Fist, and Incinerate beats him. Oh, he just goes down. Even better. Perfect. This is the exact match. Oh, no, he's got Dark, though. The saving grace is we have shields, but our fast move should do more damage than Sucker Punch, especially after we Flame Charge. This is probably a Trailblaze, though. Okay, no. If he would have Trailblazed and built up his attack as well, he might have won. It would have been close, but now I just win. Now one Incinerate on the top of the head just drops him. Ready? One. Dead. I didn't get it off? Dude, get out of here. Dude, fuck off. No chance. No chance. I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought recently, why are my icons all messed up? I thought that they just put out something that said damage comes out at the beginning of the turn. So when my animation started for Incinerate, it should have went down. Oh, damage resolves at the end of the turn. Okay. That's interesting though. So, okay, fine. He won because he had Sucker Punch, which is 2 turns, and Incinerate's 5 turns. So he was able to get off 2 attacks to my 1, and that 2 was enough. Dang it. So that's the crappy part about Incinerate, is it's so slow. That's like the only timing in the universe that you lose with Incinerate there, when something comes out just a little faster than you and it just happens to be 1 turn of death. So good timing on that part. I'll call that one lucky. I don't know, it was a good play, but that sucks. Dang it. We're still doing good. 5 and 3. I mean, for as creative as this team is, we're doing really good. So the Gavantula, we definitely tank. What do we do? Yeah, we just stay in with Stunfisk and tank. Actually, let's tank 1. No, let's not switch. I don't want to get too switch happy. Obviously, the Celureg hard beats the Gavantula. So let's put him in now that it's out of energy. But I don't want to get countered, so no, let's not. Let's not, because I don't want to get countered. And we're doing fine. Like, we don't want anything else against the Gavantula, I guess, because it's Volt Switch. I guess Venusaur resists it too, but it doesn't resist Lunge. It's actually Lunge is neutral to the Venusaur too. So it's just a wet noodle fight. But actually, I'm going to switch now. Screw it. Because I want to bop him on the head with some Incinerates that do big damage here. Like that, and then he goes down. He got it off! That's alright, we just shield. So watch, this damage will go through immediately because my turn, I already did it. The animation went through, so it'll come out before I even do anything, see? Okay, so now he's got the counter. So this is the ultimate, ultra, mega hard counter. But I'm just gonna stay in. I'm gonna let him win this because the Venusaur comes in and wins for free after this, and I'm doing good damage with Incinerate. Actually, I'm gonna shield now that I have a charge move coming out. If I wouldn't have and he would have got this off sooner, that's fine. But now that this is, come on! This game is stupid, dude. I pressed it before his turn. So it should have been charge priority or automatically came out immediately. It doesn't matter anyways, because we just beat him now like this, and of course he gets another one. That's annoying, dude. So I was spamming it, right? Then his charge move came out. Why would I have to re-press it again? Wouldn't it have like banked it? Wouldn't it have banked that I saved it? And then of course he has ice. Of course he has Ice Ghost. Dude, that's freaking annoying. So that's annoying. Because that would have completely changed the game. And like, I shouldn't have to spam it on a new turn if I already pressed it as soon as it was ready. So she has an Avalanche ready for Venusaur, so we just lose. Oh, it's freaking annoying. I shouldn't have had to use my move there. I shouldn't have had to come back into a new turn and press it. Because then he does one more animation and he gets off 2 moves. It's not fair. That's stupid, dude. This is what starts to snowball me into a rage. We're gonna look at it. Let's go to the instant replay, Bob. Ignore that. Let's see if it lets me go back. That really, really, really annoys me. Okay, watch. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go slow-mo. Go 0.75. So my move comes out. Okay, it's not even that one, it's the next one. Okay, so look, I'm spamming on the move, okay? It's charged. You saw it. It actually did the animation too. Like it pops as if you pressed it. So I pressed it. It's done. It's locked in that's what I want to do. I gave you my input, computer. You know my input. Okay, my move comes out. I do one more hit or whatever. I press it, I press it, I press it. It pops. So in my mind, it registered. And it's just charge priority now. That's fine. I understand that I lose the charge priority. That's fine. So, ready? Watch. Pop, pop. Okay, it popped. So now in my mind, as soon as this shield is over, my move should be already coming out, right? I shouldn't have to press anything again. But, look, now it goes back to normal and it makes me do my incinerate because I'm not pressing in there. So at that point, I'm pressing here, which doesn't matter. I shouldn't be pressing anywhere, but I shouldn't have to press anywhere. It should have already locked it in. So I'm right. I'm right, right? I'm right, right? Like my move punched in, the animation even popped the bubble to say that yes, you got there, you did press it in time, and then it just doesn't come out. So here's the other thing. Obviously, I should have been spamming in the circle still, just in case. But it's too late. I already. So he probably beats me on charge priority again if I do it again, because then it's a new turn. Anyways, that's freaking annoying. Okay, so Stunfisk holds its own against Jellicent. That's one of the reasons why I chose Stunfisk and not someone else. So we just fight this out, shield for shield. If he doesn't shield, then good for him. I don't know. We won't shield either. We're both tanky, so do your worst, sir. Okay, he's just overcharging a little. So we won't shield, and then let's just go into the Venusaur. Whoever he has against the Venusaur, he has. He's going Ice Beam instead of Surf, which is actually even better news for us. Actually, it's not, because we got Venusaur. But it does less damage because it's not a stab move. So against the Stunfisk, it's better. So the good news is if we need the Stunfisk anymore against this, we do, but we don't because we shield, Vine Whip him down. He probably switches at this point. So we just, yeah, for sure he switches, yep. Okay, Licky, no problem. So we just go into Frenzy Plant here, because Licky's gonna try and tank everything. So we're gonna do the most damaging thing we can. And then, what do we do? Yeah, I guess we just stay in it and shield. Do we even need to shield? No, let's not shield. Body Slam and Earthquake. If it's an Earthquake, then he wastes all his energy. Shadow Ball, that's okay too, but we survive. Okay, we don't get there, but that's okay. Let's just go into the Stunfisk, probably. You know what? Let's go into the Celureg, fast move him down, and we'll shield. That's fine. We'll use our last shield, but we'll fast move him down. We'll be up in energy for whoever he brings back. If it's the Jellicent, let's switch, actually. He probably brings in the Jellicent right back, right? Yep, so let's just go straight into the Stunfisk. We read that. Hard read. I think he switched, though, did he not? Did the Jellicent go down right there? I think it did. So it did. No, it didn't. So he switched right away. That's fine. So we have an answer for this Lilligant. I don't know what coverage the Lilligant has. I hope it's not Dark or Ghost or Water. It shouldn't be. So the good news is we beat the Jellicent in charge priority. So we need to get rid of this Lilligant with energy, and then when the Stunfisk comes in, immediately Shadow Ball. Actually, we don't even need a Shadow Ball. Flame Charge works. I didn't do it. If the No, the Jellicent doesn't have charge ready. It used Ice Beam twice. That's too much energy. So it has nothing. So actually Incinerate should just take it out. Yep. One Incinerate should do it. Yep. There you go. There you go. See, when the game doesn't do weird stuff, we can win. Lilligant was interesting. So he's guilty. 1 star. Put the handcuffs on him. He's guilty of going meta. He gets 1 star for choosing Lilligant, but he's going same thing. Licky Licky, Jellicent. I'm just gonna win all my matches with meta. Another one of these. We need candy for it. Bastiodon's one of those oh, I forgot to show you guys this. This made me think of it. Bastiodon's another expensive one that it takes like max level to get to PvP rating, I believe. So you have to evolve it for 50 candy and then it's pretty much that. But check this out. I forgot to tell you guys about this. I finally got a PvP Corsola. A really good one. Like these stats are like high. Let's look. We'll scan it. It's not like rank 1, not even close, but it's good. So we will definitely be building a team for the Corsola. The Corsola is super expensive. So 92.2, so it's rank 320 out of all the possible stat combinations. So it's great PvP IV. It says it right there, great PvP IV. All the other ones that we've had in the past have been poor PvP IV. So this is usable. Look at the cost though. 389,000 Stardust, 248 candy, and 182 XL candy. So this is gonna be like the Metacham. It's gonna be like take a month to get ready. But anyway, that's a really cool Pokemon to use in Great League. And so when we can, we will. I just wanted to share that. I forgot that I had got that. All right, we're 6-4. We're winning on the day. We've had a few little mistakes. Stunfisk up front's doing okay. Let's give Venusaur a chance to lead because we've gone with Cellureg and Stunfisk both up front. So let's give Venusaur up front and see if that makes a difference. It's going well though. It's going well. Damn it. And then the moment we do that, we get the worst lead of all time. All right, well, let's get out of that. Okay. Jellicent, this isn't a hard win, again. That was kind of one of the reasons I wanted like a really safe switch that's okay against Jellicent. Look at that damage. Like, he doesn't just hard beat me here. It looks like he's charging up for an Ice Beam again because Surf is cheaper. Surf you should have been able to use by now. So we'll just tank it. That's fine. Actually, we'll tank one. We'll tank one. That's why. Ice Beam. We don't want to let the Stunfisk go down because we can use it against... Dang it. I shouldn't have used this move. I should have banked that energy and saved it against the Cellureg. But we beat the Cellureg with the... We beat him here because we have shields. So we have shields and Shadow Ball. So this is a fire move. There's no way this is Shadow Ball. I'm gonna just bet all my money on it. If it is, we lose. We lose. Okay, I lost. I didn't think that he had the energy for that. How did he get Shadow Ball that fast? I guess he got 1 or 2 moves in before he switched, right? Okay. That was a blunder. I was 100% putting my eggs in the basket that he was going to do a bait move, knowing that I had a shield and he wanted to get rid of that shield. But he didn't. Good play. It's probably on paper. You probably lose more than you win when you make that play. But in this case, the gamble won. So, good job. Another bad matchup to start. Okay, Venusaur is the ultimate hard counter to... Corviknight is the ultimate hard counter to Venusaur, but we beat this here. So he has Sand Attack. This is an Air Cutter for sure. But he also has a Dark move, Payback, so we have to be careful. But we'll tank an Air Cutter because we do a ton of damage. So this is fine. Even if he tanks it, this is okay because guess what? We got counters to Azumarill. So now we get off a Shadow Ball. And it does big damage. It does big damage because it's boosted, but we're kind of screwed with the Corviknight. But another reason I chose Stunfisk, oh look at that. Another reason I chose Stunfisk is because it does fight back against the Corviknight. Of course he has an Ice Beam, dude. This is what I'm talking about. 1 health he survives with. On the exact turn he gets an Ice Beam. That literally changes the entire match. It's so silly. Okay, we just waste as much time as we can here because 1 Bone Club kills us and we gotta save some time for Venusaur to switch in. So that 1 Ice Beam just lost me the match. That's unfortunate timing and health that he was able to survive with 1 exact health. We have nothing against the Corviknight. We have absolutely nothing. We have to save the Stunfisk, and we can't. I guess we do, but we don't have enough in the tank. He just fast moves us down with Corviknight. Oh, that's freaking annoying, man. That changes the whole match. Him surviving with 1 health and me having to use a shield on this Venusaur completely changes everything. Because now we just take 1 Sky Attack or even Air Cutter kills it from this health. And he still has a shield, I believe. So even if we get a discharge off, we lose. It's annoying. Damn it. Alright, whatever. Okay, I already don't like the Venusaur up front, so we're done with that. We started that off immediately 0-2. Not that it's the worst play ever, but Venusaur probably has the most hard losses out of anyone on this team, so we don't want this matchup, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay in it, and we're gonna shield. He obviously beats us, but if we can use our shields and snowball here, maybe we're okay. Because he's probably gonna tank, and then we'll just start doing more damage, so maybe we can just beat him. It's good for us to find out anyways. On paper, this is a hard loss because he has rock and ground and he's normal, so we don't get to use our Shadow Ball. Okay, now that he shields for sure. If he didn't shield, I would have stuck with it. But since he's shielding, we're gonna tank a Drill Run. It's gonna hurt, but we're gonna tank it. But now that he's shielding, that changes it for us. Okay, I don't know why people go into the Azumarill thinking they're just gonna beat the Stunfisk. But another meta team. Another Azumarill. We should put it, you know what I want to do? I want to make a chart that shows all the opponents we face for the day, and let's count how many are meta and how many aren't. Do we need the Stunfisk anymore? No. And we, oh. We'll just use this, it's fine. I would rather not do the same crap where he has 1 health and an Ice Beam, which is exactly what it would happen, and will happen if he shields, so he just doesn't shield. Okay, Talonflame we actually beat. So he's back into this, but again, shield-wise, if we can get a shield out, then we're okay, because we still have a shield, and we snow, okay, even better. Now we have a shield, so now we should be able to beat the Talonflame, actually. So let's just, yeah. We have to shield. Maybe we shouldn't have. Maybe we should have saved the shield for Venusaur. Probably. We probably should have saved the shield for Venusaur, because the Venusaur can win with the Sludge. But I don't know, I guess not. I guess do as much damage as we can. Yeah, we just lose. Damn it. Do we have a Sludge? This is probably just a Brave Bird and it probably just one-shots me. Okay, so far. I fucking hate Dunsparce, by the way. So far. Stunfisk up front has been the best for us. So let's just stop messing around. Now that we're on a losing streak, get Stunfisk back up front. Get those people scared running away into their matchups, and then we can counter them. This set, we've been getting our butt kicked. This is fine. This is what we want, actually. So Stunfisk doesn't counter Altaria because she's dragon as well, so she resists, but we beat her generally. Flamethrower isn't stab. Come on, touchscreen, don't do it. This isn't the day, touchscreen, to stop working. Flamethrower is not a stab move, so we tank one for sure. If my touchscreen goes out, guys, that's gonna turn into a rager. Okay, let's overcharge here in case they go for a catch. We're just gonna fight this out because we don't want to switch in and get counter switched. See what I mean? Like, we generally out spam her. Come on, touchscreen, don't do it. Come on, especially when she's tanking it and I need all the bubbles for fucking damage, dude. It's so annoying. I don't know why, it just sometimes decides to stop working. Always when I'm raging too. Always when I'm already upset. It's just the icing on the cake. Okay, that's fine. Now we go into good matchups, hopefully. Perfect. Corviknight. Okay, we beat the Corviknight as well with the... Come on, touchscreen! Fuck! It just stops working in the... Oh, dude, it's pissing me off. I'm sorry to yell in your ears, but it's so fucking annoying, dude. It just stops working. I changed settings on my phone yesterday for that exact reason. And it just, you know, anyway, no comment. No more comment. Okay, perfect. This is going good. This matchup's going good. It just really drives me up a wall when my touchscreen stops working for no reason. Let's bop him on the head and he goes down. Yep. We're up on energy, and of course he's got the Jellicent, but we have a Shadow Ball, and we have Venusaur, so we just, it's fine. We force out the last shield, and then the Venusaur just hard wins. So whatever, we'll just let the Cellular Edge take a hit and go down. One Surf kills him anyways, but his Hex damage already did a bunch of damage, but the Venusaur just free win. He probably resigns, to be honest. One Frenzy Plant absolutely kills. I don't care how meta tanky you are, you don't survive. And if you do, then 2 Stunfisk hits kills anyways. Oh, my touchscreen, guys. I'm frustrated now. There you go. Let's let that put me back in a good mood. Okay, we broke our losing streak. Is my phone hot? It's not even that hot. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should take it. Oh, I can't. I was gonna say maybe I can take it off the charger now, but it's plugged into the computer to capture. Dino! Okay, Dino says I've had that issue and I'd have to wipe it off. Maybe I'm too greasy. I mean, my screen's pretty clean, but you know, we'll trust you. Dino says wiping off the screen. Maybe all those hot Cheetos I ate earlier. I got that Cheeto dust. By the way, you guys like my background? Why is my calendar coming up? Anyway, this is my background. The Gengar. Anyway, I didn't eat hot Cheetos earlier. But maybe that's it. I hope that's it. Let me wipe off my finger too. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's just what it is. I don't know. So let me just double check, because yesterday I adjusted some settings and it seemed like it just completely fixed it. So I turned off this adaptive, so these are the settings I changed. I turned off adaptive touch, which basically says touch sensitivity will adjust to your activities and environment. So I thought, and it makes sense, that if I was swiping all over the place, it would say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's turn his touch sensitivity down. He's touching all over the screen. I'm sure he doesn't mean to. and so it cranks it down. So I turned that off so it doesn't happen. And then I just increased sensitivity. So that way, anywhere I touch, it's like, nope, he wants to touch there. So anyways, I thought it fixed it yesterday. And it seems like it did, but maybe, Dino, maybe that's it. Maybe I just have greasy fingers. And Dino says, nice background. By the way, thanks for raiding with me earlier. We were able to get into some remote raids yesterday, and that worked pretty good. So we'll do one more at the end here, if anyone wants to do one. Good matchup for us here. It's what we want. I mean, this matchup's fine. The other one, you know, the Cellured is probably better, but this one's fine. So, what do I want to do here? I'm gonna tank. That's okay. He went for the big damage, but as you can see, it's not that much. And then he's got a Cilio as well, which we beat with the Venusaur. So obviously I have 2 charges saved. So we're gonna save them actually for the, I fucking pressed, okay, that's right. We're gonna save them for the Corviknight actually. The energy that I just built is what I meant. God, this energy build's insane. We're gonna lose this matchup. But it's okay, as long as we can get out shields, our Stunfisk comes back and wins. Was his first move against the Stunfisk a Body Slam as well? Is he not gonna get to his ice move? Or does he not have an ice move maybe? Maybe he doesn't have an ice charge move because he's running ice fast. Good catch. Damn it. That's right, we got answers for the Corviknight. That was a good catch. So obviously we go down here. That's fine. He's trying to fast move farm me down, but that's even better that he lets us hit him, because that's some damage. And then the Stunfisk comes in with 2 hits. Like that, and he was not expecting it. And I don't think Payback or Air Cutter kills us. Oh, he just tanks it. Oh, he has to tank it. Dude, 1 health, again, really? I think we survive anyways, but that's annoying. That's what I mean, dude. The 1 health, oh, no damage at all. The 1 health survivals are getting under my skin today. All right, Dino, it looks like my less oily fingers and screen are working, so. We didn't even bring in the Cellured this match. We didn't even need to. Or has he still got someone? Who's he got? He still got a Licky Licky? Let's just go straight into this. Obviously his Rock Throw does damage, but his Body Slam doesn't, so he's gonna have to get to an Earthquake. Body Slam does nothing. There's no way on God's green earth this is an Earthquake, so he's just trying to spam it out as much as possible. How does he get to Earthquake that fast, dude? That was 3 rocks. Was that not 3 rocks, guys? How many Rock Throws could he have done there, dude? Rock Throws 3 turns. Dude, there's no way that was an Earthquake. That's bull. That's baloney, bro. I want to watch a replay on that. Dude, there's no way. Earthquake is how many freaking charges, bro? Earthquake's a super high energy cost. I'm looking it up. I'm getting upset. Earthquake. 65 energy. 65. He just built 65 energy immediately. Rollout is 4.3 energy per turn. So he needed 5 rock throws. That wasn't 5. There's no way that was 5. There's no way on earth that was 5. Obviously it was 5, but there's no way it was 5. Damn it, bro. I don't like losing. Especially yesterday. Yesterday we were crushing people. Yesterday we went... What did we finish? We were 14-1 yesterday, guys. 14-1. We went 10 in a row. And now we're not. Now we're 7-8. All right. Okay, obviously we got a good matchup here, and he's going to try and catch. If he's smart, he would. I mean, one Mud Bomb kills him. He's extra weak, so I guess he tries to hit and run. So we just shield. This could be a bait poison fang, but I don't think so. I think he's trying to hit hard and then run. Yeah, I called it. Now he runs. He's not gonna run. He's okay. Use your shields then, I guess. We'll get to another mud bomb before he gets to an, oh, he just, okay, there you go. That's an option too. Just going down is an option. I felt like you should have hit and ran. Tropius, we beat. What does Tropius have? Earthquake or something crazy probably too? Umbreon. The Umbreon doesn't really hard beat us, to be honest. I mean, it does, but with shields, we're kind of okay. So obviously we shield. We don't want to take a foul play or a dark pulse. Maybe he's trying to get to 2, but he lets me get to 2, so I think we don't even shield. I think we just let the Cellureg. No, we need the Cellureg for the Tropius. I guess we don't. But we have 2 attack, but I think he has 2, so I'm just gonna let him go down. It's fine. I think he has 2 anyways, so I'd rather not. Let's save the Venusaur. We should survive this. I'm gonna save 1 shield for the Venusaur because Tropius is flying too, and I just don't know. Okay, even better. I don't know what he's gonna try and do. So let's just go straight into the Venusaur with the shield. Because Sludge is super effective, as you can see. So that was the right play. That was a perfect play, actually. I keep forgetting that Venusaur is poison, too. I'm, like, always focused on the grass, obviously. But there you go. The poison has that coverage. So Venusaur is not only good into, you know, water, but it's fine into grass as well. I don't even need to tank this, but remember that last Umbreon had Psychic? Does he? He does! So saving that shield was the optimal play. I forgot Umbreon has Psychic, to be honest, but it's good either way. I mean, Stunfisk is your tank, so like, you shouldn't shield your tank unless you really, really, really need to. And that time I didn't, and we won. Back in the winner's seat. Okay, that was that was a little rough patch. We got Stunfisk back up front, and that's making all the difference now. Cradilly, Annihilate, and Lantern. That's a cool team. I like Lantern. I actually have a Lantern that I plan on using sometime soon too. It just hasn't really worked with any of the teams I put together quite yet because I don't want the ground weakness. So when the right team comes where I don't want the electric ground weakness, but I want the water electric, then I will 100% use it. Okay, we've seen how much damage that does. Okay, we watch for the catch here. And then we go into Venusaur and shield and fast move him down. Actually, Sludge is just fine too. So obviously we showed the Ice Beam with Venusaur. And we'll just keep fast move farming him all the way down. Hopefully he doesn't have a Corviknight. That's what we don't want to see here. And I bet you he does. Ready? 3, 2. Hold on. He's going to stay in. I want to force that last shield. Or a shield if he hasn't used one. Okay, there it is. 1 health. Oh, he didn't 1 health Ice Beam us. Isn't that a treat? Who else has he got? Oh, poor guy. He's just, oh, poor guy. He doesn't know that we built the anti-Azumarill, anti-Jellicent team. And who does he have? Azumarill and Jellicent. Poor guy. And Gastrodon? What is he thinking? We literally have the anti-Gastrodon, anti-Jellicent, anti-Azumarill team wrapped up in one, and he's going triple meta water? Triple meta water we just saw, ladies and gentlemen. That's how much people care about meta Pokemon. They don't even care about typing. I'm just gonna pick the strongest 3 Pokemon in the entire meta. What could go wrong? Let's look. I'm fired up. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and that's what we deal with every freaking day in Great League. Oh my God, look at this, guys. Look at this list, okay? Look at this list. 1 and 3. This is the rankings for Great League. Number 1, number 3, and number 6. Who do I have in my list that's just top 10? I'll just pick those and I'll win every match. It's so stupid. We've literally fought every single one. We have one, but we just have one. We don't, you know, and it wasn't even because it's meta. It's just because I have it and it's good Pokemon and I have a rank 1. We've fought except for this one. This one's expensive. We've literally fought every single Pokemon in the top 14. Not Dusknoir. We fought many Jellicents, 1 or 2 Ferrets. That was our first Gastrodon. 3 Altarias, 1 Shadow Marowak, 5 or 6 Azumarils, 5 or 6 Corviknights. We're the only Stunfisk. But because, you know why we're the only Stunfisk? If I'm gonna pick ground, I'm gonna pick the one that's higher on the meta. I'm not gonna pick rank 8. Why would I pick rank 8 ground when I could pick rank 1 ground? Anyways. 1 or 2 Wigglytuffs, 2 Lickilickies, 3 Bastiodons, 1 Empoleon, 1 or 2 Cilios. Anyways. That's what we deal with on this channel in Great League. And I am so happy that I added Venusaur to my team specifically to destroy Jellicent and Azumarill, who, if I'm using Celluredge, those are going to be the people that I'm going to have to deal with that are going to beat me. So, take that. Okay, thank you, person. Rhyhorn, this is an awesome one. What a cool one. There you go. Ground and Rock. We definitely win this, for sure. No, I guess not. He's got Ground, too. It's pretty even, actually. Our Venusaur destroys him. So that's good. We got Shield. So let's actually switch. That's fine. Okay, that was a catch. What is this? This might be an Earthquake. If it's an Earthquake, it's not going to be good. Bulldoze. Okay, we'll tank that. Yeah, no problem. Who's it got? Wheezing. Okay, this person I like. Can I friend request this person? Because this is a creative team. Rhyhorn and Wheezing. Now we're talking. Now we're talking lower in the meta, but, you know, good Pokemon. Fun, exciting, energetic. We're just going to tank this because it's either Dark, Fairy, or Poison, and we resist all. Poison. Oh, Poison is neutral. I forgot Poison's neutral. That's fine. He's out of shields, and now we're about to hit him with the Mud Bomb, so this is going to hurt. He gets there. We tank. We tank. We can take a Play Rough if this is a Play Rough. Overheat! That was good damage, but man. We still have 2 shields on the Celluredge, so now it's time to really snowball. Who does he have? I bet you anything he's got an Azumarill. Nope. Oh no. Oh no. We switched into the Rhyhorn. No, look how much damage we're taking. This is bad because he can fast move us down here. So we just have to Shadow Ball. We don't even deal with Flame Charge. We just Shadow Ball. And he's got a normal move. Okay, so hopefully this kills. Oh no. I forgot he had the Rhyhorn still. I thought we'd take care. Okay, good. All right, we should be safe now. Okay, we definitely beat the Wheezing here. Yep. Dude, no. See? Okay, I have shields. But see how it comes through at the end of the turn? Maybe remember we read that? So now he'll go down instantly. But that's annoying. Oh my gosh, this is bad. We have Electric. I don't think we have any energy left. Hopefully this does big damage. We don't have an attack boost yet. Can we get to 2? No, we don't. Nope, too many turns. Shit. Damn it, bro. I thought we had this one wrapped up. Thank you, guy or girl or whoever. This is a cool team, and you beat me. You anti-meta'd me. That's what we want to see. Those are the matchups that make me happy. I'm glad we lost that one. That was an anti-meta, anti-meta. Anti-meta'd us. That's deep. He's like... Hold on, let me think. Does he beat meta? He doesn't beat meta. No, he doesn't beat meta. I'm just thinking of the matchups that he'll lose to. Rhyhorn's tough. He played it good though. I switched in the Celluredge. I thought the Rhyhorn was gone, so I thought the Celluredge was free. He probably was like, this is deep. He's like, there's too many people playing meta, so I'm sure there's gonna be some people playing anti-meta. So I'm gonna come up with the anti-meta because there's more anti-metas than there is metas now, which he's wrong. It's still, as you can see, so much more meta. But anyway, that's probably not in their head at all. It's probably more like, these are the only 3 Pokemon I have, I'll just use them. Or I don't know. But either way, that was more fun, more creative, more interesting, and he got the best, they got the best, so good for them. Talonflame, we hard win this. I mean, a Brave Bird probably one-shots us. Brave Bird's sick. So by the way, I have a video coming up pretty soon that's going to be with, I'll just spoiler alert, Honchkrow. Touchscreen. Honchkrow, which is dark flying, but has Brave Bird. I've used it a few times. It one-shots. I literally one-shot a Licky with 1 Brave Bird, full health. I was like, dude, Brave Bird's insane. So anyways, I'm debating on, I need to put a team around it. I can't just stick it in any team. He survives that, wow. There's no way this is Brave Bird now. No way. Another flame charge for sure. For sure. It's good damage though. Dude, how does he serve? Okay, if damage resolves at the end of the turn, how can he get off a move and get out before his turn's over? That makes sense, right? So silly, dude. How can he start a turn, the damage comes out, and then he leaves before the turn is over? If the damage resolves at the end of the turn. That's stupid. I don't know what he has. Maybe Ice Punch, maybe. Foul Play, okay, that's fine. He had a shield. Alright, okay. Why did I do this? Look, Azumarill, guys, guess what? Guess what, Azumarill? You know what we've already figured out? That you eat big damage from Shadow Ball. And we don't shield the Azumarill because he has Ice Beam and whatever. Ice Beam and Play Rough. This doesn't even kill us. Maybe it does because we have such low health, but I don't even think it does. See? I should have Shadow Balled right there. I should have Shadow Balled. Dang it. Shadow Ball kills. But actually this is better because it gives my Venusaur a chance to charge. Look at this. So that was actually better. It doesn't matter. It would have been better if he didn't have an Ice Beam, but it's okay that he does. So who does he have left? Talonflame? Did we Sludge? Who does he have left? He has 2 Pokemon left, so we're probably out of it. Damn it! And then we lose charge priority. Oh well. Oh, we live! Dude! No, Lucas, you idiot! We won that! I was pressing outside the bubble again! If I was pressing the bubble, that would have came out. Damn it, Lucas! Oh, why do you suck so bad at this game? We won that. I was so confused at what happened. I thought the Talonflame, I heard the Talonflame die, but it sounded like two noises came out. So I thought the Scrafty died and then the Talonflame came in and died instantly. So I thought they both went down. So I was waiting, and then when I saw the Scrafty come back up, I was pressing right here and not right here. And if I'd have been pressing here, my sludge would have came out instantly. Instead, my animation for Vine Whip came out, and his animation for whatever fast move he had came out, and I lost. Oh, that's another loss that could have been a win. Oh well. All right, 2 matches left. My drink just splashed up in my face. Okay, who we got? Furret. Let's do this. Let's just go straight into the Cellular Edge. Let's try and snowball. Fuck yes, Sucker Punch. I always forget about Sucker Punch. Ugh, we're just... Sucker Punch is just so relentless. Okay, we lost this one. There's no way on God's green earth we come back from this. Sucker Punch is just so overwhelmingly relentless against Cellular Edge. I was gonna say if he tanks it, we stay in. That's why. Maybe he has something like a bug. I don't know. Fucking this idiot. Of course. Of course. Poison is still super effective. And look how much grass does anyways. Ugh, guys. I forgot about Sucker Punch. Just so strong. Dude, how many times are they gonna survive with 1 health and get a move off? I think the Flamingo only runs Brave Bird, so we're gonna make him use it, and we're going to not shield because we resist fighting, and if he uses it, he loses his defense heavily. Like I said, okay, fighting still killed, lucky boy. We'll just be brave, whatever. I'm sure it's another upper hand, right? It lowers my defense? That's annoying. So now I'm stuck with Stunfisk with 0 defense. I have to shield this one, I'm guessing. It's probably another upper hand. If we could fast move him down, that would have been optimal. Okay, even better. Now we just win. I was saving it for that reason, because obviously that's his only play. Good try. Upper hands aren't gonna cut it. You got a Brave Bird. You gotta be brave and Brave Bird. Okay, people. 9 and 10. We have to win this one. We cannot lose the day with a losing record. Oh shit, my count's off. Never mind. We already played 20. 3, I'm gonna count that as a win. I'm gonna say we missed a win. Yes! We broke even! We probably truly did. I get more... I'm sure we did, because when I went off on that rant about double water, double meta, I think that's when I forgot to count the win. So we'll take it. 10 and 10. Oh, I'm glad that's over. I am tired. That was a lot, guys. That was a lot of meta we dealt with. Some touchscreen issues we dealt with. Some surviving with 1 health, getting off moves we dealt with. Some bonehead mistakes we always deal with. We gotta calculate those in anyways. But if you didn't watch yesterday, go watch yesterday's video. We went 14 and 1. We were smashing everyone with Titan of all Pokemon that you wouldn't think just destroys. Titan. Anyways, we have some time to do a raid. because it's day 1 of Road to Kalos. So if anyone's interested in doing a raid, type in the chat. Tony, what happened with your message? I see that you messaged now. Tony's a friend of mine. It says message retracted. I wonder if that was automatic. Let me see. Tony, if it automatically removed your message, I'm sorry. Does anyone want to do a raid? Let me know your interest right now, and we will do a raid. We got a Articuno, a Pikachu, another Articuno. I can probably reach that Zapdos over there. It's kind of tricky to touch. So does anyone want to do an Articuno raid? Yeah, right now, Dino. Let's see. Okay, I got the Mega Charizard ready. Let's make sure. Why are my icons all wacky? Okay, Dino's in. Dino's always in. I Fully Baked, are you around? He's always in too. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna open it up and see who's online. And then we'll kind of look. I don't want to start it and it doesn't give people a chance. So I'm going to give everyone a minute, but let me just look and see who's online. So we got... This person comes a lot. She probably would join. But anyone else in chat that wants to join. This is my friend in real life, but he's cheap. He doesn't want to spend remote raid passes ever. He just does them locally, which is fine. Okay, Dino's in. If that's it, it'll just be me, Dino, and this alternate account. So I'm gonna back out of this so the timer doesn't go out. Okay, last call. For anyone that wants to join this Articuno remote raid and get a legendary Articuno shiny special background. I need to buy remote raid passes. Ugh. Okay, I'll buy them. Whatever. On this account. Last call. Anyone interested in doing a remote raid with us? Just tell me your name. You can friend request me right here. Friend request on the screen. You can friend request. And I will invite you to this Articuno raid. Okay. I think this is the same one, yeah. All right, Dino. Looks like it's a 3-man operation. No problem. We can handle it just fine. Let me party up. You can only locally do this or else I'd invite you to a party. But if you guys don't do this, you should do this with your friends or roommates or whatever you got. By doing a party, creating a party, you do party power, which gives you double damage on your charge moves whenever it's active. So I'll show you if you've never done it. It's really strong. All right, Dino, just us. Okay. Last call. We're starting the raid now, so if I see you, your name in the chat, I'll invite you. 30 remote raid passes per day. That's crazy. I'll invite a bunch of randos too. Kaigi, so there's Dino, and then let's just invite whoever. Okay. And then on this account, I'll just invite some random people. Maybe someone will come. That'd be cool if someone else came, but if not, it's all good. So, against Articuno, Rock is probably best. Or Fire, which I have both. I have pretty strong ones. So my Charizard, my Mega Charizard is pretty strong. Especially since it's Mega. So let's use him first, and then Rhyperior. Then the Hundo Titan, and then that's fine. The rest, we'll probably beat him before we even get that far. Okay, there's Dino. Okay, I don't see anyone else. All right, maybe we'll get another rando. If not, 3. Cakewalk. I'm really excited for Palkia, because I can lay the smack down on Palkia. I have a bunch of dragon attackers. I'll show you in a minute. And they're strong. That's probably my strongest typing for raids, I would say, is dragon. I can pretty much one-man most dragon raids, 2 usually. Because I also have some fairies backups too, like if all the dragons go down. But if I do all 6, max revive, and jump back in with the same 6, I can pretty much solo them. All right. Oh, we got one more. Perfect. Jenny's in. Yay. What's up, Jenny? All right. Jenny's in. Okay, let's do it. The timer's starting anyway, so this is our team. Welcome, Jenny. This will be our first raid we've ever done together. I'm glad you joined. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll lower this so the volume's not blasting. Oh my god, the volume's so loud. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure we're dodging here. So I watch for the animation. So when it charges forward at you like that, it does a regular move. Whenever it flaps its wings like that is when it does a charge move. And I wasn't fast enough to dodge on the Charizard, so I ate that one. I'm trying to watch on 2 phones up. Okay, so see this party power at the bottom? See how when I press it, a ×2 comes up on my moves? Now the next move that I do with party power does double the damage. I'm not paying attention, so I'm not dodging very well. But look at that health bar. So it really helps. Like, it truly double the damage. Like basically every other charge attack, you do double the damage. So like on my Kyurem, who's a hundo, who's level 49.5, whenever I do a freeze shock double damage, it like quarter health chunks out like a Moltres, for example. It's ridiculous. So party power, if you don't use it, you should use it. I'm excited to try some of those super mega raids. I mean, like, so far the Pokemon that they have in there, the Malamar and the Victory Bell and the Dratini, the Dragonite would be kind of cool. But just to do them looks fun. Like, I like when they're challenging. Like, when they're just tedious, like they're easy to do, but you want to do a lot of them, and then they're really hard to catch. Like the Lunala. Oh my god, it was so annoying trying to catch Lunala. It's so far away and the bubble's so small. The circle. So I like things that are more rewarding, but also more challenging versus things that you want to do in bulk, in high volume. Okay. Should go down pretty easy here. That was pretty good timing. With 4 people, that was pretty good, you guys. You guys got some strong... Ooh. The Metagross is a good pick. So I have on this other account, on my daughter's account, she has a Hundo Buddy, Max Buddy Metagross. It's not maxed out level-wise, but it's, it's 4,000 plus CP. That would have been perfect. I forget to use it on here. Jenny did a bunch of walking yesterday. She was the walk star. Okay, what's your CP? Any shinies? Okay, this one's not a shiny. 1684. I think 2000 is like close to hundo. Jenny was a walk star. Dino got the final charge, and this account got the most charges. I didn't get anything. I was too busy yapping. I didn't help my team at all. Anyway, shiny. Oh, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Jenny says 1699, not shiny. That's pretty strong though. Here we go. Shiny. No. 1702. This could be really good. What's the hundo? Who knows what the hundo is? We could do another one. If you guys want to do another one, we could do another one. I don't mind. I hate when they fly to the top of the screen. It's so annoying. You can't even throw a ball that high. Watch, I'll try it. It won't even let me. Oh, I did. Okay. I think like the Moltres goes like out of the screen and you can't even throw a ball that high even if you tried. Let's see how strong this one is. I feel like it's strong. Special background? Yes. Please be really strong. Please be really strong. Oh, that's not that good. The Hondo must be like 1750. Jenny's was 12, 15, 10. Mine's 11, 15, 13. Or 11, 15, 12 maybe. 13, I think. Dino got a 14, 13, 14. That's pretty good. What was the CP on yours, Dino? Oh, I have to catch this one. That's crazy, because this one is a 1680, and this one is 1702. It's significantly better. Let's see what the stats are. Having maxed out attack really beefs up the stats. Yeah, this one's... The camera's got to focus. Come on. Oh, I got to put it in front of my face. 2 stars on this one. That's okay. I'll probably end up trading some and trying to get a lucky trade at some point. You guys want to do one more? I don't want to waste all your remote raid passes, but I'm sure you're using them for this, so if you have them, we can. I'm sure you guys don't want to do a Pikachu, because that one's easy, and you could probably do a million locally. So there's one more Articuno right here ready to go if you guys want to do one more. Yeah, I know, most of the CP's waited in the attack, so... Just like Jenny said. Lemon Shark says, heyo, so we're doing a call if anyone wants to join a raid. That's what we're doing right now. We did a bunch of PvP stuff. So Lemon Shark, welcome to the chat. If you want to join a raid, friend request me. It's on your screen right there. And I'll invite you. But you got to do it fast. This one ends in 6 minutes. So we'll give everyone a minute. And then I'll invite you guys to this one before I start it and jump in. Let me make sure this one's ready. So revive your Pokemon. Let me set up my team for the Articuno. Let's go right here. I mean, this team's fine. It's the other one that I need the... do I have a strong Metagross? No, I have a Dialga, but it's set up for Dragon, and I don't want to change it. Okay, this team's fine. I'll set up this one. Okay... Okay, Lemon Shark, we're just wait. Are you gonna join us? Is that a yes? All right. Okay, let me set this team up real fast. Metagross. Oh, I gotta revive. Gigalith is a good one. I don't really have that strong of one though. I just have the Dynamax ones that I got from the Ho-Oh battles around that time. Okay, Metagross, Rhyperior, Excadrill, Steel Rock. Fighting? No, it's flying fighting, so we don't want fighting. Fire. We got Blaziken. And then Electric, Zekrom. And Fire, Reshiram. So that's this team. This team's pretty good too. I don't know, my icons are all wigged out. Probably have to restart that. Okay. Okay, Lemon Shark is in. All right, I like that name. Lemon Sharks are cool. Okay, did you friend request me? Yes, you did. There you are. Okay. Jenny, are you in on this one too? Okay, Jenny's in as well. All right, let's just get cracking. Okay, last call. If anyone wants to join this raid, I will invite you, but you gotta say it, speak up right now. Okay, that's not the right one. Okay, here we go. So Jenny, Lemon Shark, and Dino. Dino, oops. Okay, and Lemon Shark, and then we'll invite Kaigi, I don't know. They're online. And then this Pokemon girl usually joins this one. That's why we have so many hearts, because she's down to join whenever I invite them. And then this one, I'll invite some randos as well. Okay. Now we have 5. So we'll definitely beat it fast with this team. Okay, I revived, right? I can't wait till the day when I get Mega Metagross energy, which I don't have, because on this account she has a hundo 4210 Metagross buddy, which actually it's not a buddy right now. Nah, that's all right. I should have buddied it up. She's working on a different buddy right now, but that one. Okay, who are we missing? We're missing Lemon. Did you got the invite, right, Lemon? You got 30 seconds. We invited you. He probably has to buy remote raid passes, I'm guessing. Hopefully you get in. If not, I mean, we could always do one more too, but you gotta hurry. What do you gotta, you must be out of remote raid passes. You still have 14 seconds, 13. Okay, the stream, we're just gonna go with it. I don't want to say back out and then half of us back out and the other half don't. It's fine. Lemon Shark, you'll have to join the next one because we missed you. Okay, we're in it with 4 again. There's a lot by my house though, so if you guys have lots of remote raid passes and you want to do them, we will. Okay, let me try and dodge a little bit on this account here. On my account. Okay, there's one. Yeah, that's good. Dodge. There's another one. We didn't dodge in time. Dang it. I wish people could join like midway through. Like if they got an invite, they should be able to join at any time, you know? Like why not? You know, like why does it matter if they join halfway through or not? I don't know. All right, looking good. They were doing. Now that I switched this account, this Metagross is still alive. Look, you can see it across over there. All right, unless mine's the one with the buddy ribbon. The one over. I'll swipe this way so you can see it. It's about to go down now, though. It's almost dead. Anyways, it was that one that was straight across. Now it's a Rhyperior. I'm trying to, it's hard to multitask. I'm playing on 2 devices at once. Rock Wrecker coming in hot. Okay, easy. I hope one of us gets a shiny. So on this account, there's a freaking shiny Zapdos as well. I swear, it's like she gets all the shinies and she could care less about Pokemon. She just does it because I ask her to help me. And every time she gets a shiny. I'll show you. She's probably done 2 Zapdoses, maybe 3 or 4, and she already got a shiny. Special background. Wait, is this a special background? It is a special background. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna trade it to myself. She wouldn't even know, much less care. But anyways, I'm not going to. Okay, I battled with a bunch of my friends. Okay, shiny check. 1700 on this one. Shiny, let's go! 1702 shiny! That's sick! Hell yeah! Did you guys get one too? Did you guys get one too? If it's a special background, I'm gonna freak out. If I could even catch it. Oh, you know what? Shinies you always catch. I forget, in raids you always catch. Let's go for an excellent, just to put icing on the cake. We didn't get it, but it's okay. Dino got a shiny too. Let's go, Jenny. Jenny, 3 for 3. If we got triple shinies, this one didn't get a shiny. 1700 though. 50% shiny rate so far. Jenny, come on. Special background shiny. Let's freaking go, yo. And it's good. Okay, it's not that good. 2 stars, but it's okay. 1726 though. That's solid. Okay, wow, you really have to get high CP to get that, though. Let's go! Shiny! That's sick, guys. Legendary Articuno Shiny. I'm gonna screenshot that. I'm gonna send it to my friend. I like to make him jealous. He probably has one, too. That's cool. Oh, I gotta catch this one. Right on, Dino. I'm sorry, Jenny. If anyone deserves a shiny, Jenny, it's probably you. I just left this encounter. I hope I caught it. This is how stupid I am. I accidentally fast catched it. Okay, it caught. Okay, that's funny. I fast caught it, and then I left, and I was like, oh shit, what am I doing? And it caught it, thankfully. Yeah, look at this one. This is the shiny legendary background that she got for the Zapdos. 13, 15, 15, shiny, rare background Zapdos. So actually, when I get this lucky trinket from the timed research here, I'm 100% gonna steal that, and that'll probably be my lucky that I steal. This lucky trinket right here. You guys want to do one more? Okay, we got more people that want to do more, so let's do another one. There's an Articuno right here. We got 23 minutes, so let's give everyone a minute to make sure they get ready. Okay, so get your remote raid passes already. Make sure you have them purchased. Make sure you can still remote raid and you haven't used too many. You could do 35 today or 30, so you should still be able to unless you're grinding hard. But yes, so Dina Baduna, that's a funny name. Dina Baduna's in. Jenny, are you in? And then Dino's in again. Dino's always down. I'm like Dino. You invite me, I'm in for sure. And Lemon Shark, I don't know what happened to you. You just disappeared on us. I invited you. But, you know, if you want to get in this one, you can get in this one. So, we will get it. So Dina Baduna, friend request me. It's on your screen. Scan the QR code or type it in. Friend request me. You probably already did, actually. No, you didn't. So friend request me, and then that way I can invite you. Okay? So we're at, if we get more, I won't do it on this other account too. I'll make a spot for more people. Look at these shinies though. Let me show you her shinies. There's some crazy ones in here. I'm jealous of hers. She's got 3-star Kyurem, Blast. So pretty much they're all 3-star at least. She doesn't have any Shundos. Thundurus, Regigigas. So I don't have a Regigigas. She has a Regigigas. She has a shiny Dialga. I don't have a shiny Dialga. She has a shiny Pinsir. I don't have. Shiny Emboar. Oops. Oops. What else? Zapdos. I have the Raikou. Shiny Tinkaton she has, I don't have. She has a Victory Bell, I don't have. Lantern she has, I don't have. Steelix, I don't have. That one's cool. Pancham she has, I don't have. Corsola she has. Plussy. Spinda. Rhyperior. I don't think the stats are very good on the Rhyperior though. Shiny Nimble, which is cool. That's the Lokix, which I want to steal someday as well. So she got some cool ones too. Okay. Okay, perfect. So Dina de Baduna says her boyfriend added me too. So that's 2 more. I don't see your friend requests. Oh, there you go. Okay. Cause D's go. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's perfect for this one. Unless Lemon Shark, if you're in, I won't use it on this one. But you just disappeared on us, so maybe his boss came in. He's like, "Why are you playing Pokemon Go? You're supposed to be working." Or something, I don't know. We'll give Lemon Shark 30 seconds to a minute to see if he comes back in. I haven't opened any gifts today, guys, so let's do that while we wait. Jenny, I got you. Nice, Stardust. 100 gifts you can open today, guys. I want to buy stickers. Who buys stickers, by the way? If you buy stickers, then I don't even know. Okay. Dino. Oops, I'm pinning my own. That's all right. You've bought stickers before, Jenny? Oh my god. Who buys stickers? We'll send Ty Fully Bake. He watches a lot. Okay, Lemon Shark looks like just fell off the planet, I guess, unfortunately. Jenny, you already have a gift. All right. You guys ready? There's a Zapdos over there too. If you guys really want to get into it, we could do a few more. I don't mind at all. I'm gonna do them anyways, so. Okay. So let's do invites first. Alright. Dino. What were the names again? Animante and Kazdisgo. Okay. There's this one. That one. Jenny. Okay, so that's 4. I'll wait on this one just in case. Got some randos on this one, maybe. If we can get like 13 people, that'd be sick. I did one with 20 people earlier, and I swear we one-shot it. We literally, like, everyone did like 3 fast attacks, boom, 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 and then it went all the way to the end. It literally took 5 seconds. Like, the actual official timer said 5 seconds. It was sick. It was like, it was a Moltres, and we had like 6 Mega Tyrannotars, and everyone else was using rock, like Rhyperiors, and it was just unreal damage. Okay, I did invite you. Did you get it? Okay, you guys are all in. So we're waiting on Dino and... Oh no, we're waiting on your boyfriend's account. The Kazdisgo, or whatever it was. Kazdisgo. K-O-S-Dsgo, whatever. It looks like that's it. It's okay. I'm gonna invite Lemon Sharky anyways. Maybe his stream turned off, but well, now he's not even here. Oh, he's not online on here either. Maybe his internet went out or something. Maybe he didn't pay his phone bill. Who knows? Who knows what happened? We'll just invite this rando too. No, I can't even do it. Oh shit, you guys are all in, right? Did your boyfriend get in? I don't think he did, but I invited him. Sorry. Oh well, we're in it with 5. I was gonna say, who has the Mega? But it was me. No, someone else has a Mega. Where's my Mega Charizard? Didn't I have Mega Charizard first, or did I already let him die and I wasn't paying attention? Ice Beam? That isn't one-shot a Charizard. Maybe he did hit me twice. I wasn't paying attention. That party power, I'm telling you. I bet you anything. How much on a bet? Well, it depends if I can dodge or not. But if I bet you anything, at the end of this, if it shows the most damage will be on this other account, Lucy Superstar, because it's so strong with the party power. So it's probably not the strongest Pokemon. Like, obviously that Zacian is way stronger than the Metagross, but because of the party power doubles it, a double Metagross is effectively stronger than a Zacian for sure. What? Oh, you know what it is? I just have the recommended team on this one. That's why there's a freaking... yeah. There's a freaking Swampert I'm using against the Articuno. That's funny. It's alright. Now my Charizard's back in to close it out. I don't have Zacian and Zamazenta. I barely started getting real serious about this game last year. I played off and on a little bit before then. But last year, I played actually a lot of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I was playing that for years. So I really wasn't too interested in Pokemon Go. I would play Go occasionally to feed my Scarlet and Violet account. So I've actually transferred like Legendary Shinies out of here just to my Scarlet account, which is stupid now that I look back. At that time, I didn't realize you can't get them back. It doesn't show the damage. Jenny has a Mega Metagross? That's cool. Jenny, you're hardcore. I'm serious like it's my career. I am now. Like, I grind this game now, but I'm also creating content and stuff. 1720 and 1725. These are going to be pretty strong. Of course, she gets a 1725, like I said. No shinies though. Shiny? Anyone? I hope everyone gets one. Oh, Cause D's didn't want to play Articuno, that's why. Okay, there's a Zapdos right here. Ooh, and it's a rare background. Ooh, that one's pretty good. So, 3-star max attack, rare background for this one. She's gonna get home from school and be like, actually, she doesn't even care. She literally doesn't care. This one's okay. Not the strongest one I have, but 15, 10, 15, 17, 17, non-shiny, 17, 10. Okay. Any rare special backgrounds? Oh, there you go. There's a... Oh, by the way, I went over all this also, so you guys can rewind if you want or watch it later. But there's increased scatterbug encounters and stuff too from your postcards. So there's a bunch of stuff going on as well. Okay, let's do the Zapdos. You guys want to do one more? We'll do one more on stream and then we'll call it a day. I'll let you all get back to your normal lives. Can't hang out with me all the time. I wish you could. I wish I could bring you around with me all day. Actually, last night, I was considering just turning on to do an evening stream for about an hour because I was getting a lot of remote invites for these Zapdos and stuff, and I wanted to be like kicking off the road to Kalos early. But I was like, you know what, let's just keep the scheduled time. That's kind of what time people expect me. So anyways, you guys in for this Zapdos, right? Jenny's back to cleaning the house. Well, I'm glad I was able to distract you for a little while. Okay. Shiny? Squirtle? Or Bulbasaur, I mean? I need to go for my evening walk in a little bit, and I really, really hope I catch a shiny Charizard and a shiny Bulbasaur, because I don't have either of those. Okay, is everyone ready? Okay, I did invite him, and I will again. I'm sure everyone's ready. Let's go. Okay. I wish that it's kind of hard that these timers go so fast. Okay, I got y'all invited. I'm out of remote raid passes on this one again. Okay, last one. I'm not gonna. I don't like spending a lot of money on this account because she doesn't even care. On my account, I'll do whatever, but I'm like, ugh, she doesn't even care. So I try. This one I try to do like free to play, and this on mine I'm okay with pay to play. But on this one, there's no reason, so I try not to. But might as well. Road to Kalos. We'll spend a few bucks. All right. We're just missing Dina Baduna. You got the invite, right? I did invite you. This is my only account. The other one is my daughter's. But she's at school, so. We're just waiting on you, Dina. Oh, yeah, Dina. You're gonna miss it. 30 seconds. You're not in. You're not in this raid. You know that, right? Are you not gonna do this one? Just your boyfriend's doing this one? Thank you. She gives me a 10 out of 10 review. Okay, I guess Dina's not doing this one. All right, we're in it. Oh shit, this is Zapdos. I have the wrong team. Zapdos. Okay, that's fine. I forgot we were doing Zapdos and not Articuno now. Jenny's playing the maracas on her account. You know, I almost bought that one, but I didn't like the way it looked on my character. Like, my character's wearing like a muscle shirt and stuff, and I was like, it doesn't look right. I don't want like a super tough look by any means, but I was like, it's a little too dancey for me. But I am looking for a new one, so whenever they come out with a really cool waiting animation or whatever it is, I do want to get a new one. I almost got the maracas though, just because it's different. Like, it's something different. So watch how much this freeze shock with party power does, okay? if we can get there without dying. So I'll do it on this one. Normally I'd wait one charge. Okay, so watch. Okay, party power's up. Okay, this is our move coming in now. Right now, watch the damage. Boom, do you see that huge chunk? That was it. That's what I'm saying. Like when you party power with the Kyurem who's strong, even a regular free shock does good damage. Watch, see, that was good. But that big chunk, that was a party powered, double effective free shock. Same thing with his ice burn, ready? Okay, right now. That one's pretty big. This Kyurem I haven't really invested into. The other one is 5,000 CP, so it's 1,100 CP more than this one. One day I'm gonna max it out. I just spent all my rare XL candy on freaking Medicham. I could have maxed out the Kyurem, but I decided to go with Medicham because I play more PvP anyways, and it's not like the Kyurem's not ridiculously strong already at 5,000 CP. But in retrospect, you guys saw the Medicham performance. It wasn't so hot. So we're gonna bring it back soon, actually. So actually on one of these next teams I have coming up, Medicham's gonna be perfect for. So we're gonna bring it back for sure. We're gonna use as much as we can, get as much value out of it. But anyways, that's where all my XL rare candy went, so I can't level up my Kyurem just quite yet. But there's some Kyurem raids coming up, so I will be able to pretty soon. Yes, I forgot about that. So on Thursday and Friday, we got Kyurem's back, so I can get a bunch of Kyurem candy. Heck yeah, let's go, Road to Kalos tour. All right, here we go, ready? Shiny check. 2 shinies. Just kidding, I didn't get a shiny. This one's pretty strong. I think like 2010 is a hundo. So I got 1992 on this one. This one's only 1959, so this one's probably a 2-star. Jenny says she bought the heart hands pose and forgot to claim it. Oh, that sucks. You can't get it back? That sucks. Excellent throw on this one. So now that I have that boost for Premier Balls, I'm catching them first time every time now. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, this one's pretty stacked. A little low on the health, but not bad. 1973. Oh, wow. Jenny says, I messaged them and they said no. Dang, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Great year. 2010. I think that's going to be all for now, guys. I'm hungry. I'm hangry. I had a little mini pizza and I burnt it in the air fryer because I was setting up the stream. And so I haven't eaten anything. But we have a lot of cool stuff going on today. So here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow, I have a really fun team. Like I almost used it for this stream, but I wasn't quite ready. I finally got enough Stardust now. Now I have a lot. All these raids and stuff I've been doing, plus all the Stardust you get from PvP, I have enough now to set up what I want. So tomorrow's going to be a really exciting, really fun team. So if you're around, same time at noon, I hope you have an amazing Road to Kalos. Today's the first day, but pace yourself, okay? Don't spend, if you have $100 to spend, don't spend it all today. You know, get a few high-level Articunos, get a few done so you have some candies. Focus on the local ones, which are cheaper, and save for, you know, there's a lot of stuff coming down the road. Also, spend some time, let me pull it up, we'll take one last look at it. Spend some time catching the regular stuff that's around too, not just on the raids. So today is we got the Pikachu hats, but it doesn't say on this screen. I was trying to maybe is it all week? I thought it changed every day, the normal spawns as well. So I thought we were dealing with like Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise today, and there was different spawns tomorrow. Let me see if I can find it. Wild encounters. Here you go. Okay. Yes. So do this too, okay, guys? So Wild encounters today, we got Shiny available, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, even Pikachu and Clefairy and Meowth, Shinies. Pikachu hat spawns with incense normally, so if you throw an incense on, you can get Pikachus with the hats that way too. You don't have to raid them. So use your incenses. Tomorrow, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. You could even get Meryl, so now tomorrow's a really good day to farm up some Azumarill candy as well. Hoppip and Teddy Ursa. Wednesday, got Trico, Torchic, Mudkip. That would be cool to get a shiny Trico. All of these mega evolve. So if you don't have a shiny Swampert, Blaziken, or Sceptile, that's what these are. You could even get a Nincada shiny. Nincada is that really strange Pokemon that has 1 health, 1 HP. Poochyena and Tailo. Then you got Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. So if you want your shiny Empoleon, that's Piplup. And then Bidoof, Shinx, and Snover. Snover would be a cool one. Friday, Snivy, Tipig, Oshawott, Lillipup, Darumaka, and Gothithe. Ooh, shiny Gothitelle would be cool too. So we went over the raids, but anyway, my point is I hope you guys have. Let me pull up the screen. I hope you have an amazing road to Kalos. We're just getting started. We did a lot today, guys. We got a lot done today. We'll continue to do the PvP thing as usual, because that's what this channel is all about, giving you some fun, entertaining action. I don't know about you, but I like to watch channels for news, but I get more excited to see people actually playing the game. That's what's a lot of fun to watch. Whenever I can't play and I want to put on something that's playing, I want them to be playing, not just talking about the game the whole time. So that's what we do here. We play the game. Tomorrow we're going to be playing a lot more. Tomorrow we got a whole new set of raids. What are in the raids tomorrow again? Tomorrow is Lugia, Shadow, and Ho-Oh Shadow. Those are freaking sick. Dude, this event's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. Oh my god. It's gonna cost me like $500 before this is over. Anyways, that'll be really fun. Lugia, I don't even have any Lugias, so Lugia and Ho-Oh Shadow would be really cool. I do have a shiny Ho-Oh. Check that out. I also just got the shiny Articuno, which you guys saw. I do have shiny Ho-Ohs. I have more than one, actually. I did get the shiny Ho-Oh. I got 2 of them. And it's Dynamax from the Dynamax battle, so that's really cool. And the really good stats, too. Look at that. At Starbucks. That one, not so much. So anyways, tomorrow we're going to have a lot of fun. Same time. Everyone have a wonderful Monday. Get out there. Catch them all. You know how the song goes. And have a wonderful day. We'll see you back tomorrow. We'll do some more remote raids tomorrow as well. So we'll see you then. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.